Additionally, do not stand and ask a question that was already asked. Member from St. Mary, Southeast.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. So as I was saying in framing my question, Madam Speaker and Minister, land slippage has been a feature of these systems. In fact, over the past few days, we have had a lot of rains in Southeast, and we have had significant landslides blocking several roads. In terms of the engagement with the NAA as it relates to clearing of these roads, Minister, I'm advised that there is a reluctance on the part of the contractors
Member,
to...
Member, point of order.
Yes.
Point of order. The question being asked by a member must be related to the statement made by the minister.
But I'm going there. I'm doing that.
The minister is not in charge of landslide.
But we
You
are
can
talking
ask me
about
a
the
question. Okay? These new members need to know the rules. You can't go landslide and road on the environment and climate change. It has nothing to do with what it says. The question must be related to the statement made by the minister. That be in relation to the statement by the minister.
Yes. May I proceed, Madam Speaker? The member who raised the...
No, member. Your
Can I proceed?
leader of opposition business stood.
Okay.
Would you?
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Good morning, my beautiful people. All right? Yard and abroad. Wagwan, people. Nothing but love from I and I to you guys out there. Blessings to each and every one. Serious video this morning. We have the footages as promised yesterday. Ivan Bradford, good morning. Catherine Hypeness, good morning. Sophia Hall, good morning. Lynette Jenkins, good morning. Mavis Gooden, good morning. No. Wagwan yesterday. It is called filibustering. Filibustering, people. That's when you talk out of a nonsense, read our book, Cat in the Hat. Ted Cruz, they do that already. Green eggs and ham. Remember that? All night in a parliament. When you want to take up time, I don't want the next party to speak. I just want to, don't want to hear what them have to say. The Speaker of the House keep disturbing the people from talk, the PNP from talk. And then me see Warmington a jumping night. Me see Bug Life a jumping night. Then me see Fried Green a jumping night. Everybody I get a piece. But we could go straight to the video, them people. And we're going to discuss this thing here. Because something not right. And it not going to work, This one going not going to work, people. We don't know how the PNP them think they might move forward with this whole speaker here. No. Them come back and them have a plan. Let's watch this.
Speaking at a hastily called press conference in the opposition members' chambers at Gordon House, moments after the opposition walked out of Parliament. Now, Mr. Golding criticized two-time House Speaker Juliet Holness for what he says is an abuse of power.
So what we're seeing is a practice, a pattern, whereby there's a crisis looming affecting the nation. A representative of the government comes to the Parliament to state their position on the matter, to apprise the public, but the opposition is being prevented deliberately from asking pertinent questions relating to what the minister has said in his statement. This is a thwarting of the democracy, it makes a mockery of the Parliament, and it's an abuse of the powers of the Speaker. Clearly, the Speaker has no intention of allowing the opposition to pose questions and to play our constitutional role of holding the government accountable for their performance. This is unacceptable to us, and we had to absent ourselves from the rest of the proceedings. And we will, of course, going forward, have to adopt different approaches to respond to this, because the people of Jamaica have elected us to represent them and defend their interests. And we cannot let this Speaker manage the affairs of the House in a way that prevents us from doing our duty.
Adopt different approach. If we not start grow some teeth, some vampire teeth on the PNP. If we not start grow some balls, when I make them, you better start. When I realize what I go on now, how did we get here?
Is this question being by Neither is this being asked by the member from St. Andrew Southeast.
Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker.
Members, there's a question from the Leader of Opposition, the member from St. Andrew South.
I'm very concerned by the way in which the proceedings are being conducted. We are attempting to ask questions. We are attempting to ask questions arising from the statement. The statement was a wide-ranging statement. It not only touched and concerned the specific minister's portfolio, he also said he was speaking on behalf of the Minister of Local Government, who is overseas, who has direct responsibility for disaster preparedness. On more than one occasion, the member on this side who has sought to ask a question has been prevented from completing the question, and instead a point of order has been taken, which I don't know what the ruling was, or you yourself have intervened to prevent the statement, the question from being asked. I want to know what the question was that the member for South East St. Mary was seeking to ask. I don't know what his question is.
Member. If we have no other questions, announcements. Announcements.
Perry P, good morning. La 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 lee, la la la. Lynette Jenkins, good morning. Philpat Dana, good morning. Jaya P13, good morning. People, now, you and I know, say, oh, no, come here, people, because this is not going to work, you know. That's why the PNP should have walked out the first day after the freaking swearing, or even before the swearing, we should have walked out and realized that woman have come back again to be the Speaker of the House. We should have walked out, PNP. Yes, they should have. Warmington wasn't happy about something and he walked out. The PNP should have walked out, but instead of the PNP walking out, we see sweet stuff. But I'm going to show you something. Stick around. Stick around. Stick around. Instead of the PNP walk out, this is what we see. Stick around, people.
The following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
The People's National Party asserts that the office of Speaker of the House of Representatives must at all times embody impartiality, integrity, and fairness in the management of parliamentary proceedings. In recent years, serious concerns have arisen regarding the manner in which the business of the House has been conducted, including obfuscation and inordinate delays in the tabling of critical reports to Parliament from the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission under the leadership of successive speakers, despite advice from the Attorney General's chambers to the contrary. These matters have eroded trust and confidence in the critical role of the Speaker. In light of these failures, the PNP will not support the reappointment of either Mrs. Marissa Dalrymple Philibert or Mrs. Juliet Holness to the position of Speaker of the House. And clear that the Speaker must serve the people of Jamaica as an impartial umpire of parliamentary proceedings, not partisan interests. Our Parliament cannot afford to repeat past mistakes. The next Speaker must uphold the Constitution, safeguard the integrity of Parliament, act fairly, and ensure balance in their rulings. For this reason, the People's National Party has no confidence in and firmly opposes the reappointment of either Mrs. Dalrymple Philibert or Mrs. Juliet Honus as Speaker of the House.
Visit our website at pnp.org.
Well, you're right, Perry. They should have stand on that. They should have walk out. It's not going to get better, people. It'll get worse. But you never know that. As long as a woman is here to get worse. Let me show you something. And let me ask anybody else something. Now, if you are the House Speaker and your husband are the Prime Minister, wouldn't you block everything in order to protect your husband? Talk truth. May I show you how conflict of interest works. So this is sitting where the PNP them have and they go join up to and Philip Powell where they sign up to it the last time, and this year again where they no walk out, they go hug up and kiss up and suck up. Now to come back and I haunt them. Let me ask you again, people. If you are the Speaker of the House and your husband is the Prime Minister, remember I want to live together. Any benefit to him or benefit you are the same. You and him are the same, right? Why wouldn't you do everything in your power to block anything to come out to make your husband look bad? Wouldn't you cover for your husband? Wouldn't you work in Parliament for your husband? Wouldn't you knock down stuff where come out there, attach itself on your husband? Talk the truth, people. That's why the woman should never be Speaker of the House. Me and you would do that. If anybody so stupid, will make me the Speaker of the House when my wife or the Prime Minister. If anybody that damn stupid, I pure that me I do. Come here, people. We are Jamaican. We are human beings. So you don't know nothing about politics. If you put in a position like Juliet Honus, what you gonna do? You're not gonna protect your husband, people. That's the truth. Protecting your husband is protecting ourselves. So I'll be protecting myself. Protecting my husband is protecting my household, is protecting me, my livelihood, my money, and my husband. That there's no other work that is more important than protecting my husband. May I ask you again? Be honest. If only name Juliet Honus, wouldn't you be protecting your husband? That's why this now gonna work no other way, people. No other way. Listen to this, people. Juliet Honus busy protecting her husband. Remember, her husband give an interview and him say, when asked about the illicit 6, he said him search far and wide. Right? Remember, you know, he searched far and wide. And as far as him know, nobody in a parliament, in a team, is under investigation when the main man under investigation of the Prime Minister, you know? When the main target of the Integrity Commission at that time was the Prime Minister. Oh, remember that? When the Prime Minister came out and said, boy, him search high and low, far and wide. Look on the rock stone, looking at the buttery down a hog pen, kitchen coop in the can't feel. All on the banana, trash him and look and can't find. Nobody who is under investigation, that the man is under investigation. Now listen to Juliet Honus protecting her husband. Like she should. Like she should. Me and you would do it. Because that's why it should happen in the first place. She should never do it in the first place. It's called conflict of interest. Listen to Juliet Honus to protect her husband.
I needed a little clarity myself, so just to be clear. So let's say, for example, a special report is tabled on the matter that the country is waiting to hear, the illicit 6. That would come to the House and go straight to
no,
the...
on a point of order, I do not know of what you're speaking, member. It's a... I don't know, no. Please remove that comment. Please remove that comment. That comment is inappropriate, doesn't belong in the House, and is not included.
And the illicit 6 is in no legal document around here. Remove that. Remove that. Remember the husband and the investigation. Later we found out that him, we say him look far and wide, was the main culprit who was under investigation. But she take off her husband like she should. That's why I say this not gonna work no other way. If you're a wife, you're gonna protect your husband. If you're a husband, you're gonna protect your wife. Conflict of interest, the woman must be dead there.
I needed a little clarity myself, So just to be clear. So let's say, for example, a special report is tabled on the matter that the country is waiting to hear, the illicit six. That would come to the House and go straight to the...
On a point of order, I do not know of what you're speaking, member. It's a... I don't know, no. Please remove that comment. Please remove that comment. That comment is inappropriate, doesn't belong in the House, and is not included in any document submitted in this honorable House. Please remove your comment.
I've heard what you have said, Madam Speaker.
And Hansard, please strike the comment.
The people never fight to keep that woman out of parliament. Me? If I am Mark Golding, if I was the leader of the opposition, me not go to parliament. 3 or 4 days straight when I go to parliament. 3 and 4 days straight, we're going to go to parliament and we'll walk out. We'll make the news, we'll cause ruckus. Speaker of the House shouldn't do the people. Conflict of interest, she's also biased. You know, if you hear example of biasness, listen to these people. Listen carefully. I do my homework, you know. Yes, I did my homework. Check this out, people. That's why I say, Carlos, sometimes I say I just want to ease off of them political video, you know, but no, me have a gift, me have a talent to do good investigative journalism and make sense of the video that we put together. Look at these people. Just take a look at this right there, so. You can't make this up.
Lift program. Excellent program in terms of concept. But when everybody comes to you and you send them back to the Member of Parliament, having given the Member of Parliament 8 dege form, and I'm not asking permission to use that word because this is Jamaica, right?
No member. We are required to follow the standing orders, and if you're of that view, then we need to change the standing orders. So you have to still ask permission or say it, and don't make the comment you're not asking permission, because that is an indication that you're making an announcement that you're disobeying the standing orders, and you can so do.
No, Madam Speaker, as a polyglot, and until Jamaica recognizes the Jamaican language as a proper language, I don't know it to be any other than the word dege is part of our lexicon. Yeah. No, it's part of our local lexicon. Dege.
A moment, member. So opposition leader, even though you didn't ask your question on the mic, I can answer. I ask pardon of the House because I appreciate the standing order says that we must speak the English language. Whether or not we like it, it is the standing order.
Jamaica siga siendo un buen vecino y amigo a la gente y el gobierno cubano. Nuestra historia y amistad ha sido lleno del apoyo de Cuba en muchos aspectos, especialmente.
Hold on a moment, member from St. Catherine Southwest. The standing orders were suspended in order to allow. No, not only, member. I'm not sure if you had stepped out of the chamber at the time, but leeway was granted by the Speaker to allow specifically for him to speak in Spanish. To speak in a language, yes, member.
Don't cut up my mic. Don't cut up, please.
Member, I did not turn your mic on at all. Could you start from the beginning?
I'm not aware of what he's saying. I don't speak Spanish. And the standing order that is written for this House, you must speak in English and English only. I have no idea what he's saying, and I'm entitled to understand what is being said in this House by any member. I don't speak Spanish, and this said, I must hear it in English. Okay? Are you supposed to learn Spanish and come back?
You can't make this up, people. You can't make that up. Remember, dege cannot be used. What? What are you longer in Spanish? Remember, you know. And that's how it's supposed to go, you know. If somebody come there and they don't understand the English language, then get an interpreter. Because whatever go on in the people's house, the people of Jamaica are supposed to understand. You know, go around the people that must speak some other language for some other country. You know, sell out the people them and I come with some nonsense. So Riverton Dump President was right. He was right. Juliet Owens was wrong. And I try to butter it off and smooth it off. Listen to this. With ignorance.
Are you supposed to learn Spanish and come back?
Thank you for your intervention, member. So, members, he is correct in respect of the language allowed by Standing Order 6. However, the member asked previously and member, so he would have to speak in both language, English, and the same would be said in Spanish. And Member, the Standing Order said the proceedings and debates of the House shall be in English language. All right, every petition shall be in the English language. That is Standing Order 6. However, member, you may have stepped out of the House. Before the member started the debate, before he began reading the resolution, he asked previously, and it was put to the House to allow him to speak in another language, which was Spanish, in solidarity with our, yes, he did. And I did. And it was so moved, separate and apart from the suspension of the standing orders for the motion itself. So yes, member, it was done. Member, Minister Terrell, please recommence. Please, for the benefit of the member, please, for the benefit of the member from St. Catherine Southwest, since I do not speak Spanish either, when you indicate your statement in Spanish for the benefit and solidarity of our sisters, brother country here and present in Parliament today and listening to us from Cuba, they will be able to appreciate very clearly our solidarity and the suspension of the standing orders that was done in that respect for them on this occasion, and then repeat same in English for the benefit of Hansard and all members seated here who speak only English. So ruled by the Speaker.
The benefit of Hansard and all members here who speak only English. What kind of fool? So on to the people of Jamaica. People, it is the people's house. So she reach out and say, boy, speak in Spanish and then you're going to English. Speak in Spanish and I listen to her. So our brothers and sisters in Cuba can understand. With all due respect to Cuba, there was no respect to the Jamaican people. When she mentioned Spanish, it's only to the benefit of Hansard and the politician them in there. They don't care nothing about Jamaica people. And they all speak of that, you know. She has said Terry Long must speak in English and Spanish, speak in Spanish so that the sisters and brothers in Cuba can understand. She never said speak in English so the sisters and brothers in Jamaica can understand. Speaking English for Hansard, and for the politician them in there. Not the people of Jamaica. You cannot make this up. Let's play a little fun part of Bias the Woman is again.
Program. Excellent program in terms of concept. But when everybody comes to you and you send them back to the Member of Parliament, having given the Member of Parliament 8 dege form. And I'm not asking permission to use that word, because this is Jamaica, right? 8 dege form.
No member. We are required to follow the standing orders. And if you're of that view, then we need to change the standing orders. So you have to still ask permission or say it, and don't make the comment you're not asking permission, because that is an indication that you're making an announcement that you're disobeying the standing orders, and you can so do.
No, Madam Speaker, as a polyglot, and until Jamaica recognizes the Jamaican language as a proper language, I don't know it to be any other than the word dege is part of our lexicon. Yeah. No, it's part of our local lexicon. Dege.
A moment, member. So opposition leader, even though you didn't ask your question on the mic, I can answer. I ask pardon of the House because I appreciate the standing order says that we must speak the English language. Whether or not we like it, it is the standing order.
Jamaica siga siendo un buen vecino y amigo a la gente y el gobierno cubano. Nuestra historia y amistad ha sido lleno del apoyo de Cuba en muchos aspectos, especialmente.
Hold on a moment, member from St. Catherine Southwest. The standing orders were suspended in order to allow. No, not only, member. I'm not sure if you had stepped out of the chamber at the time, but leeway was granted by the Speaker to allow specifically for him to speak in Spanish. To speak in a language, yes, member.
Don't cut up my mic. Don't cut up, please.
Member, I did not turn your mic on at all. Could you start from the beginning?
I'm not aware of what he's saying. I don't speak Spanish. And the standing order that is written for this House, you must speak in English and English only. I have no idea what he's saying, and I'm entitled to understand what is being said in this House by any member. I don't speak Spanish, and this said, I must hear it in English. Okay? Are you supposed to learn Spanish and come back?
Wow. You can't cut out warm it on mic. Me mama. Let's get down. How did we get here where the PNP walk out? Let's start playing some other footage where sick Mr. Stomach make me want to chew up.
Additionally, do not stand and ask a question that was already asked. Member from St. Mary, Southeast.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. So as I was saying in framing my question, Madam Speaker and Minister, land slippage has been a feature of these systems. In fact, over the past few days, we have had a lot of rains in Southeast, and we have had significant landslides blocking several roads. In terms of the engagement with the NAA as it relates to clearing of these roads, Minister, I'm advised that there is a reluctance on the part of the contractors
Member,
to...
Member, point of order.
Yes.
Point of order. The question being asked by a member must be related to the statement made by the minister.
But I'm going there. I'm doing that.
The minister is not in charge of landslide.
But we
you
are
can ask
talking
me a
about
question. Okay? These new members need to know the rules. You can't go Lansdale and Road on the environment and climate change. It has nothing to do with what it says. The question must be related to the statement made by the minister. That be in relation to the statement by the minister.
Yes. May I proceed, Madam Speaker? The member who raised the...
No member. Your
Can I proceed?
leader of opposition business stood. Would you be so kind?
For some reason, them a try hide. They don't want a brother if you ask a question, they talk about contractors are not paid. You have landslides, you have hurricane a come. And that the argument is about, the weather where coming and what you call it? The local storm where come. And that's it, the whole argument is about, So the brother is right. He talk about landslide and road. Of course, contractor don't get paid. So all we got paid filibustering people. This is planned, This is my belief. It's planned. For you have the members in parliament and the speaker of the house shutting down the PNP from asking relevant questions when it comes to climate change and the money we're not spent. Who is over that? Who is over that? Such man, the inner such man office. The office of disaster preparedness is in a such man office. All right.
The member from St. Catherine Southwest, what is your point of order?
The issue I've already ruled on that issue. Payments by NW has nothing to do with Minister of Environment, Climate Control and Water. And it makes no mention in the statement by the minister. Questions must be related to the statement made by the minister. And you already ruled on that. Did he talk about payment? You nincompoop? Did he speak about payment?
The member from St. Catherine East. The member from St. Catherine East, please ask your question.
Yo, the name calling. Juliet owners a reprimand him, No reprimand, that stay, let that stay on record. Let that remain on record. Yeah? She no reprimand Warmington for calling the other member on the other side name. She just move on. But if you say she deal with the PNP them like a dog, remember me I tell her, man, real bow wow.
The member from St. Catherine East, you may now turn your mic on.
So, Madam Speaker.
Oh. No, you don't have any more questions. Do you have any other questions, member? So, member, once again, I hope you took note, ask your question. And member, this is an observation that has been said to every single member of parliament in the previous dispensation. And I would want to also say it for the benefit of every member here. None of us as members of parliament are to be involved in any procurement and contract arrangements. So please refrain from those type of statements or questions. No, member, hold on. So the arrangement of turning on your mic is what allows you to speak. If your mic is off, you should not speak in the House. That is the standing orders.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, and that's why I was given the context, but I'll ask the question specific. Is the minister aware that the outstanding payments to contractors.
No. Member from St. Mary Southeast, take your seat. Member from St. Catherine. Member from no.
Just a talk and I take up, that's called filibustering people. Filibustering. Just talk, for name up them on time. You talk and I tell him the rules of the house and then Warmington get up and talk and the next member get up and talk. Point of order and they get up and talk and cut out the PNP. PNP can't get nothing in, people. Listen to this.
Members, as Speaker of this Honorable House, I listen very keenly to the statements made when questions are to be asked. The question being asked by the member is improper and so ruled. Please move on from that statement. It is your third time being told. Your third time being told. You may ask for clarification, member from St. Catherine Northwest.
Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker, a statement was made today by Minister who is appointed to a particular portfolio. In that statement, paragraph 5, the Minister said, and I quote, "We are particularly mindful of the potential for landslides in our mountainous parishes, especially in areas of soil saturation is already high. Therefore, I am confused as to how it is that it is not appropriate within a question to this particular statement, regardless of the minister's portfolio. The minister was appointed by the government to make this particular statement. Therefore, without being properly briefed..."
Member, thank you very much. You may take your seat. No, member, you may take your seat. Member, take your seat, please. Member, take your seat, member. Member, take your seat. Member.
Member, go sit down. Member, go sit down. Go sit down. Me know you not from on. Yeah. La 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 la. It just start. We say the movie just start. A commercial we are watching now. A commercial we are watching. About the third commercial. We have a couple more to go. We're right.
Members, are there any more questions? Members, are there any more questions?
Madam Speaker, I had written to you earlier. I'm not too sure if you are...
Member?
Listen to this, people. Power. Why? Some Negro. Give some Negro a whistle and a whip. See what I do with you. Give some black people a whistle and a whip. Listen to this.
Members, are there any more questions? Members, are there any more questions?
Madam Speaker, I had written to you earlier. I'm not too sure if you are...
Member, please do not speak about writing to me earlier unless it is that...
Wow. What a woman at the pan. What time are they? What going on, so people? What's with this rudeness? Philip Palwell is one of the most softest boy in a parliament, you know. Notice Philip Palwell. You have all type of stuff to say about him, but him are the most quietest in a parliament. And look how she take off her dirty slippers and slap him in the face verbally with it. Look at people.
Members, are there any more questions? Members, are there any more questions?
Madam Speaker, I had written to you earlier, and I'm not too sure if you are.
Member, please do not speak about writing to me earlier unless it is that you are aware that your communication has reached me. I have nothing that you have written.
No, me have to laugh and scream like a pig. No, you can't make this up. Me say you can't make this. This is not even homemade. You can't make this up. No way. You can't fabricate this. No. Oh, where this come from? What is this? Let me play it again.
Members, are there any more questions? Members, are there any more questions?
Madam Speaker, I had written to you earlier, and I'm not too sure if you are.
Member, please do not speak about writing to me earlier unless it is that you are aware that your communication has reached me. I have nothing that you have written to me about. So, leader of opposition business, any statement you will be making in respect of writing me, I would like to be written to and see such first. Statement by ministers. My last ask, are there any other questions on this statement by minister? Any other question on this statement by minister?
Powell might get shut off. Powell might get shut off. Remember, Powell is one of the most least raucous one, you know. Remember, we know Powell are who, you know. He not talk much. What is this?
All your questions must be questions in respect of his statement and ministry. So this is my last time. And that is a ruling of the Speaker.
What's up with the power trip here, people? Something is awfully off. Remember, me tell you say, you can't have the wife of Speaker of the House and the man as no leader. Me tell you a long time, enough video me do and burn out all the PNP them so quiet pan this. And here we go back again, the PNP them still gonna shake and a kiss up and a hug up like a good before they walk out of Parliament 3-4 days. Rakas me a create. Juliet Owen still as the Speaker of the House. Rakas, news me a make 3-4 days what a rakas. Me not gonna sit down at Vale Royal with no Prime Minister when the wife of the Speaker of the House and you're so corrupt. All them the argument they must scrap. Why not come with Republic when we have such corruption in our country? Oh, we would not get Republic out of this. Mark, what they shouldn't even waste taxpayers' time. Taxpayer pay you. Don't waste taxpayers' time because you don't talk about a Republic. In a way. Which part? With who? With what? When? You could listen to the boss of Jamaica.
All your questions must be questions in respect of his statement and ministry. So this is my last time. And that is a ruling of the Speaker. Member from St. Mary, South East.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The minister, in his statement, said this administration is one that puts the concept of
just go straight to the question,
government.
member.
Is the minister aware of outstanding amounts?
Member, please take your seat. Please take your seat. Members, are there any other questions in respect of the statement by Minister? Are there any other questions?
Madam Speaker, I am here on behalf of the residents of Southeast St. Andrew who are anxious because 4 weeks ago, when we had heavy rains,
What is your question?
I'm coming to it.
No, ask your question.
I am coming to my question.
Members, it is very evident. It is very evident. It is, members, it is very evident that the questions are not in respect of the statement by Minister. The member from Westmoreland Western, from Westmoreland Central, his question was not in respect of a statement made by the Minister, and neither is this question being asked by, neither is this being asked by the member from St. Andrew Southeast.
So all of that led up to this.
Is this question being by, neither is this being asked by the member from St. Andrew Southeast.
Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker.
Members, there's a question from the Leader of Opposition, the member from St. Andrew South.
I'm very concerned by the way in which the proceedings are being conducted. We are attempting to ask questions. We are attempting to ask questions arising from the statement. The statement was a wide-ranging statement. It not only touched and concerned the specific minister's portfolio, he also said he was speaking on behalf of the Minister of Local Government, who is overseas, who has direct responsibility for disaster preparedness. On more than one occasion, the member on this side who has sought to ask a question has been prevented from completing the question, and instead a point of order has been taken, which I don't know what the ruling was, or you yourself have intervened to prevent the statement, the question from being asked. I want to know what the question was that the member for Southeast St. Mary was seeking to ask. I don't know what his question is.
Member. If we have no other questions, announcements. Announcements.
So then, as you can see, the PNP walked out and had a little press conference right here.
Speaking at a hastily called press conference in the opposition members' chambers at Gordon House, moments after the opposition walked out of Parliament. Now, Mr. Golding criticized two-time House Speaker Juliet Holness for what he says is an abuse of power.
So what we're seeing is a practice, a pattern, whereby there's a crisis looming affecting the nation. A representative of the government comes to the Parliament to state their position on the matter, to apprise the public, but the opposition is being prevented deliberately from asking pertinent questions relating to what the minister has said in his statement. This is a thwarting of the democracy, it makes a mockery of the Parliament, and it's an abuse of the powers of the Speaker. Clearly, the Speaker has no intention of allowing the opposition to pose questions and to play our constitutional role of holding the government accountable for their performance. This is unacceptable to us, and we had to absent ourselves from the rest of the proceedings. And we will, of course, going forward, have to adopt different approaches to respond to this, because the people of Jamaica have elected us to represent them and defend their interests. And we cannot let this Speaker manage the affairs of the House in a way that prevents us from doing our duty.
Let's see what, like somebody said in the comment section, let's see if the PNP have backbone. Let's see what they're going to do next. People, Mark Golding said they've got to change tactics, right? Me are telling you from a long time. You guys are not aware of what you're dealing with. And I mentioned it last night. I give the description and I give analogy. The PNP, them call like so look, baby, you have to tell them, don't touch the stove and the fire, the pot and the stove. It will burn you. Do not touch the pot and the stove. You will get burned. That is the PNP. Don't know danger. They are like a little child when I run out into the road before a vehicle. Don't know how dangerous the road is and vehicles are. That's the PNP. You have to run, go catch a little baby before you run out into the road. It is as if the PNP them don't know danger. They don't know what them up against. That's why my company's a platform more time and my bonfire somehow on the becks, you know. You know, say I chew me attack in on the heart. But sometimes it's hard to digest the truth. You know, say I chew me attack, come and say PNP them weak enough times. You have to tell me, say this a woman that come back in a parliament. I don't believe that things are going to change. I don't believe that things are going to change. You don't walk out of parliament, Panar. 3 and 4 times. 3 and 4 days in a row. Create ruckus. Make news. It will go viral. It will go international. And them type of news the PNP them should have make when they realize that the woman become Speaker of the House again, you know. But no, them never. Miss Brown Burke, she made a statement. So she not no confidence in the Speaker of the House or Dalrymple. But we look upon when I get nominated and when I swearing, and Miss Brown Burke that. And she attack. So what I do? I put Miss Brown Burke action over our words. So Miss Brown Burke, Angela Brown Burke, words now add up with the action. And I believe in my heart, people, too much friend business are going. That's why they can't crap on them so. If it's a serious business, they can't do that. Too much friending are going. They know each other bodies are buried. Men are idiots. Each other knows that each other have skeleton in the closet. That's why they can't deal with them. So I wish part they find which other parliament you see this a crap in. A corruption that caused this. Corruption, people. Too much friending. Because even Miss Brown Burke, Angela Brown Burke, she come out and burn a fire. For a statement, she make a statement say, she not no confidence in that this a woman. And she go on to say why she not have the confidence, bias and all type of stuff and ray. But in a parliament, pursuing day, and Miss Brown Burke, this better.
The following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
The People's National Party asserts that the office of Speaker of the House of Representatives must at all times embody impartiality, integrity, and fairness in the management of parliamentary proceedings. In recent years, serious concerns have arisen regarding the manner in which the business of the House has been conducted, including obfuscation and inordinate delays in the tabling of critical reports to Parliament from the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission under the leadership of successive speakers, despite advice from the Attorney General's chambers to the contrary. These matters have eroded trust and confidence in the critical role of the Speaker. In light of these failures, the PNP will not support the reappointment of either Mrs. Marissa Dalrymple Philibert or Mrs. Juliet Holness to the position of Speaker of the House. And clear that the Speaker must serve the people of Jamaica as an impartial umpire of parliamentary proceedings, not partisan interests. Our Parliament cannot afford to repeat past mistakes. The next Speaker must uphold the Constitution, safeguard the integrity of Parliament, act fairly, and ensure balance in their rulings. For this reason, the People's National Party has no confidence in and firmly opposes the reappointment of either Mrs. Dalrymple Philibert or Mrs. Juliet Honus as a Speaker of the House.
Visit our website at pnp.org.
So you hear Miss Brown talk about trust, confidence, partisan politics, integrity. You understand me? Fairness. And all this stuff me I hear is impartiality. She said impartiality. She mentioned that too. Integrity and fairness. Where is that in this woman? Where is that in this woman? All them things that they out there long time and the PNP them not see it. So what Miss Brown is saying, her action show me something different. The PNP have to be serious. And you can't play with man like me, you know. You cannot tell me one thing to go up on my platform go say, oh, me I see other videos that come out there. Me don't know out. Me can't I say one thing and then me I see out of actions. When contradict one to say PNP, me don't know out. I mean, I'm going to be partial and hide that. Or skip past it because I don't want nobody to look at no bad. No, that's not what my platform is about. My platform is about Jamaica. I want me to do some stuff like a bonfire part on. You can't say you don't have no confidence in the woman, but at this you oppose her appointment. But at the same time, the piece of hug up and kiss up in a parliament, it don't make no sense and it don't reflect what you're saying. So may I say just words? PNP have to be serious, people. Like me say, them call like some little picnic and know say hot pot we bun them. They call like some little picnic and know say car will lick them down and dirt them. They don't know, man. PNP not ready yet, me say, man. They don't wake up yet. Me and Mark Gold say new strategy. Me I wait for see that. Me I wait for see that. And me go, yo, the first good strategy on have yesterday is walking out. I applaud that. That was good. But after 10 years of the first walk out, you know. And a little beat no get, you know. So Miss Brown talk about impartiality. Me I say, man, there's so much right now to try to get that woman out of parliament because a post there have to be somebody who's impartial, somebody who's fair, somebody with integrity. And there's enough video evidence out there for the PNP them to take it to another level, you know. I'm not a lawyer. Me not legal like that. So I don't know if they can take them to court and show us that the woman is integrity in question and she's not fair. Yeah? And she play partiality. I want to understand what I say. There's enough evidence out there like this one.
Lift program. Excellent program in terms of concept. But when everybody comes to you and you send them back to the Member of Parliament, having given the Member of Parliament 8 dege form, and I'm not asking permission to use that word because this is Jamaica, right?
No member. We are required to follow the standing orders, and if you're of that view, then we need to change the standing orders. So you have to still ask permission or say it and don't make the comment you're not asking permission, because that is an indication that you're making an announcement that you're disobeying the standing orders, and you can so do.
No, Madam Speaker, as a polyglot, and until Jamaica recognizes the Jamaican language as a proper language, I don't know it to be any other than the word dege is part of our lexicon. Yeah. No, it's part of our local lexicon. Dege.
A moment member. So opposition leader, even though you didn't ask your question on the mic, I can answer. I ask pardon of the House because I appreciate the standing order says that we must speak the English language. Whether or not we like it, it is the standing order.
Jamaica siga siendo un buen vecino y amigo a la gente y el gobierno cubano. Nuestra historia y amistad ha sido lleno del apoyo de Cuba en muchos aspectos, especialmente.
Hold on a moment, member from St. Catherine Southwest. The standing orders were suspended allow. No, not only, member. I'm not sure if you had stepped out of the chamber at the time, but leeway was granted by the Speaker to allow specifically for him to speak in Spanish. To speak in a language, yes, member.
Don't cut up my mic. Don't cut up, please.
Member, I did not turn your mic on at all. Could you start from the beginning?
I'm not aware of what he's saying. I don't speak Spanish. Understanding all that is written. For this house, you must speak in English and English only. I have no idea what he's saying, and I'm entitled to understand what is being said in this house by any member. I don't speak Spanish, and this said, I must hear it in English. Okay? Are you supposed to learn Spanish and come back?
Remember, Miss Brownberg couldn't use the word dege dege, you know? Something where everybody in the country understands, right? Dege dege. Remember, Parliament is for the people of Jamaica, the people Parliament. So something where everybody in the country understands, dege dege. Miss Brownberg couldn't use it. She get flagged down. She couldn't use it, people. She couldn't use it, right? But for Jamaica to feel good about themselves and bossy and show off, PR stunt, you know. Like the Cuban, them stupid. Like the Cubans that are coming to Jamaica don't understand English. I thought them are behaving, you know. These people understand English. They don't like a uno. The Cubans understand English, and if they don't, they come with interpreter. You're not idiot. You're not fool. You're not going to speak no Spanish, but you're not trying to impress the Cubans or Jamaica. Bright, I will know about Spanish. But at the people's house, most people in Jamaica don't know about no Spanish, nothing. So what I try to do? Go around the people, you have politicians in there that don't know no Spanish. The people don't know no Spanish. And English is the standard language. So when I go with this, the Cubans, them not dunce like you guys. The Cubans, them know about Spanish. You see what I say? They are aware about. They're not dunce people. Cuban are bright people, you know. Same thing, they come to Jamaica will speak Spanish and then bring the interpreter. Tell long in there try to cut out the Jamaicans from hearing what I say. A Riverton Dump president come out and say, he don't understand Spanish and if you cut that out. Eh? He take Riverton Dump, one of them resident come out and say, he don't understand Spanish, so if you cut that out and speak English because I can't to the standing order. She wrong. And she knows that she wrong. Can she come out and try to clean it up?
Are you supposed to learn Spanish and come back?
Thank you for your intervention, member. So, members, he is correct in respect of the language allowed by Standing Order 6. However, the member asked previously and member, so he would have to speak in both languages.
All other people, let me get a Wagwan speaker. Wagwan.
Yeah, man. I was the first man who said Mark should oppose and don't make Juliet come out of the house. I was the first man who said Andrew should never swear with the Wolfpack court case may have. You understand? I was the first man who said, yeah, man, the election rigged. Come call you same night and I say, yo, even Stevie Wonder could have seen. We know what we know. We see what we see. We see the corruption. So what's the move? Because you want to know. We not only talk without solution. Right. We got 14 parishes. We supposed to got 14 representation. So our lawyers that we elected as a Martin Ray to walk out, we need to go to them constituency, petition sign up, send to the king because we need to get rid of GG. And because if this was England, because we run that Westminster system, if this was England, 3/4 of them would be gone a long time. Because out of Prime Minister must say England change because we still run by England. So action need to be taken because they all are liars. And that is the solution when you look at. So market analysis this morning. You get the 14 people them after every parish get petition for everybody in their neighborhood who can write make X and Jamaica write to the king. Because we need to get rid of this woman out of the house because this is beating Child's play, bullshit, but you can't talk right, diggy. You mean every Jamaican know what diggy. You understand? So when you know play thing with no sitting, we know who there is. So when the people describe who there is, we know who there is. We say action. So my plan of action, our goal, get you guys them 14 parishes, get everybody sign the petition and send it to the king. The king can send it to Jamaica, petition him, and him not gonna make a move. The GG needs to go, and we need to clean up this parliament because this woman needs to come on, to stand up and go, you're right, and I say, baby, there's two of no. Mark, you know who you are, you that criminal. A criminal at the end in corner, about kept the corner, and the corner, and the mouth scratch. So we know who this man is, you understand? So at the end of the day, we need to get that done. You get the answer?
Yes, I. Bless up, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So big up a call.
Thanks
yeah, man.
for calling me, brother. Yes, I. People, well, like the brother say, action time now. We see what I want. We see what them up to. And yet the PNP still are going like a little baby. We have to tell them, say, no, do not touch the stove. That pot will burn you. It's like the PNP, them look one danger and don't know it. It's like the PNP, you have to lift them up from running into the road. Like they don't know it's a truck. We run over them. Them have to wake up, people. Them are people now laughing, you know. Well, go on, mommy. Good morning. Hold on, mama.
Yes.
Good morning,
Well,
mama.
I'm telling you, it is from bad to work. Are you telling me that it's a new parliament setting now and then come back with the same hole and worse than the same hole?
Worse.
Hello, I want to know. Jamaican people, no wake up now, man. We have to wake up. Oh, no, see the direction where we are go. No, PNP and JLP. We have to wake up. The whole country go down. People now wait to sit out and see the whole universe from wherever coming, come do what they feel their minds we do with we down here and put we aside. What in a society that's what the people in my head for? They say, oh, in a society not even business the interest of we, the people business. Them not business with it, and then it's business. The woman that let the MP them from them area talk about the issues what are happening in them area. I'm sure that this can become in as well as it can shift. And you want to tell me say the people then the same MP them and the council them then do not know the direction where the head want them a parliament, what they figure out to do, what them is to do for what them not to do. That is to keep silent. What that mean? That means to say donkey and cow and everything John then turn their head. Hello, what about we the human? I think so we can go down to. The people in the business with we our time we talk. And we talk the full patois that everybody can understand. The full patois we talk. People in the society the whole agenda, business, the same events in a business hospital, what the meaning of that? We have to tell you know. And what the meaning of when they say my eyes and then up to the king to keep it to survive, what that mean? A good on, we have to good on. And when we say we not talk about PNP, because of that time I look about the backside PNP when are we the people. People now say there's no access. Hello, because all the while, you know, because all the while, people they wake up, jungle wake up, uptown, downtown, no wake up. The one that we have to wake up and we have to get in at this. But I tell you no, all of us is people determine all that the woman there. She don't want nothing, the people to talk about nothing. And at the same time, when you look into it, I think, or I believe that she'd earn the car off in the illicit business. That's why they go. And if the illicit business meaning peace, so therefore, if you to go down the journey where the unscrupulous person, the robber, go, then the one if you put on the fire, crush them can. Them have to do something to distract and to cut it out. Because then I want you to talk about it. Because them in it and a danger for them. Them no one that ever when that the woman in there for. She need to go. The place of the clear Jamaica can't run like this. From all back when until backside now and the PNP hello. Oh no never hear Beyonce. Oh no so what the backside cow by the arm. If I'm not mistaken. No so what by the arm and stop playing for the phone intelligent things because them not be free that. Oh no so them are override with them indiscipline and them hammering in the negative direction the country go. Oh no, hang on, pandemic and turn up like on say, when man name him, warm it and turn up on them. Make them know that 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock and watch a clock. Make them know son of a cowl. When I stand up on them and give them the backside, whatever that them to get to. When I say I warm it and stand up on them, when I need to stand up on them, say we in the interest of we the people. And the people don't know son of a get their force and we are something out of things pop down. When I hear the damn same thing them are coming here robot. I watch we not use for them the same thing when I see them the same thing some of them are run. I mash up myself and spread for them there's something they come across. Hello. Let we get out the nonsense them now because them are control the whole of Jamaica with them antichrist. Same thing as them are push we as human beings once them are bringing the old same thing when you but far away and push me one side. That means to say we're not important. When I hear about the same thing if I bag them come up at champ, when I hear them talk about all the while, body bag them. We don't know what it's for. Then the business with we. Our agenda is to tell the people they need to get out and show them action. We have to put on action with this whole heap of talking thing. The talking thing now go work. Hello, we don't make no get down Marvin because Marvin is a firing man. And whoever me and Jay talk of some things from parish to parish, who them all get up. We need to move on to that and to get back our place because nothing is going to good is going to those people gonna carry on in the interest of it. Number one, if I'm not mistaken, I heard the man say that the natural resource of Jamaica is no interest to them. What can go for? Which part of the country go grow? Where growth ever come from? You know, so they're not business, not near agriculture, not to develop the whole place. That means to say, they more continue to have their life to bring them things their country and to do what they feel a mind to do. People don't get up now and make the world because they are done some full smarty. There's no color business now. At times so we get up, let us organize in local into the YouTube of them. Yes, I not put in the thing. It's parish, and get up like and then have comrade meeting and the whatever politician meetings. And people rise up. That's how we have to rise up. And they demand them people they down because they are going and no respect for us. Then I want nothing what is going on in our area. Our MP, our council must start in the parliament. We talk, not to say we can't talk about it again. That means to say we can always stay down here and beg for them. Then take up garbage, you want them to stink and dirty down here. No garbage not taking up and then them about some put up heroes business, and the whole place on here stink and dirty. Especially when the sun come out, the whole of we have styles in Jamaica. No garbage taking up. What the backside of one now, we sick and tired of them now, you know. And the old thieving spot them were in there knock, dense business after them are innocent business. What the backside criminal can good advice can have to give people. Besides, on the curve for them where that them can stay in the power to continue hammer we down. It needs to STOP stop now. Jamaica, the rise of Jamaica, we organize all parishes. Because they're not keeping them in the mud, so Jonah, and who this, and that. And I give people to come in Jamaica, come do what they feel a mind to do with it, because they give them the key, they give them ambassador, all nasty people, them. Who they all hope and they want 30 something, them, we are much of people. And they have family, I take people, I take their own family life because of this damn people, when they call it name, sacrifice. That nonsense them. But I have to say things that get worse and worse and revelation we in. Let me clean up Jamaica, man, and move forward. In Jesus Christ's name, man, the turbulence is going to be there. But with Christ, all of us, we can make it. Make it through the clean way. Yes, with love, one love Jamaica with our brothers and sisters. Tivoli, Rima, Jungle, Hoptown, Downtown. All about the place they will rise. Not because you see sun and shine and rain and fall. It is not business as usual. Look what is happening into human being life. And every country has to clean up and fix up their own country within the people interest. And that we have to get from fully country and fix it up within our interest. With the ruling of Holy Father Christ Jesus, who give we the direction how we supposed to live, how we supposed to do amongst each other. And I'm stamp out the evil when them are bringing. Because we don't want all nastiness about near robots to come here to replace human. We are the human the master God put on the earth to doing thing until when he comes to let we live in love, peace, and unity. One love, Jamaica. Let us choose Jesus and do not choose the robotic business there. When they go the politics business because at end of time we in now. Whether no one believe it, yes or no. And the nastiness with them, the nastiness with them having at their head when they want about man to man and woman to woman. People, on the leg go for them, the same thing and they come forward. Because it's the ending up of time now. And no one can turn it back. Because the Bible is the fact and the Bible is the reality. When I see that Bob Marley song them, come off a reality. Full reality and the full culture. Hello, the time is going and it is going very fast. So make we do what we have to do. And again, Rima, Jungle, Tivoli, Uptown, Downtown, and highway, me no call. Do. In Jesus' name, I put we picnic them first and say we have to take out the evil people them out of the place because them move the thing in a certain direction. Then crowd we up down and check where we look at resources where we're supposed to get and give to big man and them laugh after we and bring in the nastiness them from the Satan business near robot down here for we no want a robot. Jamaica, get up now before it come. Time is ahead and this come like when a woman pregnant and 9 months come the baby after born.
Respect,
so
Mama.
Prepare for this time.
Yes,
when
Mama.
them bring power and if we cut it out, please and thanks in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Mama. No problem. Thank you, yeah?
All right, all the best, boy.
Every time.
Good.
Every time, Mama. Every time, your voice is always solid up as so. Yeah? Yeah. Every time Mama call, say a solid voice. She always talk from a position of, strength. That's why I always like to listen to Mama when she call the platform of people. I call back somebody that coming from Virginia. Yes. People. What are going on in Jamaica? We need some change. The PNP have to figure out a different way out. Family, what going on? Good morning.
Morning, Carlos. Teacher, Carlos.
Teacher, what going on, my brother?
Boy, I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
Teacher. In?
Carlos, watch the parliament yesterday, is it?
Yes.
And it come in like me I watch Netflix. Like on Netflix, me I was just so proper me I watch that. And Juliet at the star. It look like it look like she a main star, but you know me I say still, elections come with consequences.
Yes.
And I want to tell you this. I may always base my conversation on this. If most of the Jamaican people did not see anything wrong with what was going on for the last 10 years, it begs to question why we are in the position that we are in now. Because when you look at the margin of victory for the Jamaica Labour Party, they did not get a big margin of victory, which means that the majority of Jamaicans did not think that they were doing a bad job. You understand? Now, make no what them are right, You understand? It's just that the country has become numb to the corrupt nature of these people. And we are willing to turn a blind eye on all the corruption that is taking place.
Well, teacher.
Let me not say all of us.
Teacher, hold on, I give back the mic. Teacher, you see, until what investigation done, a proper investigation, I not gonna stay here and think that this election had a low voter turnout. I believe that's what they're trying to do, so they could report low voter turnout by suppressing the vote. And this is my belief. This is what I believe, and my opinion. Because the video me play, brother, it don't look like a low voter turnout. It look like the people come out to sweep out such man. Me hear about police and soldier when they talk about bomb threat. and mix up them vote. So I believe this low voter turnout is a design, teacher.
Right. But here the problem, though, Carlos. You see, if we now rebel same time, it means that we accept it. And that's what me are talking about.
You're right.
Now,
You're right.
Me tell you already, you know, so the numbers them not right, you know. And here, even Warmington coming at the house the other day, and say they need to clean up the voters list. So they know that the voters list is all right. So if Warmington said that, look at the irony of everything. If Warmington said them to clean up the voters list, then that not really shows them admit say the percentage of voter turnout where them publish could not be right, man. It can't be right, you know. We did say that just after the election, me and I have that discussion and we mentioned it, we said the voter turnout was just not right.
No right.
No, you know, right. If then the former director of elections came out and said them need to clean up the voters list because they have probably nearly 500,000 people for the voters who need to come out for the voters. So if you take out the 500,000, the voter turnout would be much different. You get what I'm saying? But
they don't remember also RGD. We hear the RGD was hacking too.
no,
Why
we have got it so. Look at the presentation that took place on Monday. Look at all the persons who would have been rewarded. It is not an award ceremony as far as I am concerned. It's a reward ceremony. So you reward them for the job well done. Where can anybody remind me in a Jamaica history where in our political cycle the government singled out a director of elections for a reward? That has never happened before, you know.
Job well done, bro. Job well done, bro.
Yeah, job well done. So you reward the man. You get what I'm saying? Emily was one of them biggest
mouthpiece.
Yeah, so you reward she. You understand me? And there were many other persons when they tough done. Can anybody tell me in the life of God what tough done get rewarded for?
Yo.
Why didn't get a reward? Why get rewarded?
Teacher me I look feet and all know me can't see it. Me can't see it. Me can't see it.
That means my man them panel sentence service should I get rewarded to them? You get me I say? It's because me want to see what tough can do to get Karma Regional Hospital can done. Children's Hospital now go done.
They just come out two reports just came out and tough done. Two of them.
Yes.
Two of them. Back to back.
And you reward the man. So that is why me I say no, Carlos. That is why me I say that you see because of the people we never rebel in the initial stages. It means we never rebel. It means we accept this thing. You understand? We only look at talking need to go on and say, boy, then teeth here. No, you think if I didn't have some other democratic country, they would have sit down and make them do this.
It will never fly. It will never fly.
It could have never happened, brother.
Never. And we all sit down, including we, the people, the opposition. Everybody sit down and watch these people just do what them do, and we don't say nothing, people. I swear to God. Think about it.
And then here one now. It's just so they know. They make it easy. Say the Speaker of the House can sit down in there and disrespect Jamaicans. Because listen now, you know, all the members of Parliament there, from the CNP side, you know, are representative of the people in their constituency.
And people send them there.
And that them send them there to come talk on their behalf. So a man over on the opposition, on the government side can get up and call a man nincompoop. And you, nothing said. You need to rein in a man for that type of language there when you use in the house. And I have seen that happening in the House of Representatives already. And she say one for them to retract, and she go on like she not even here.
Yeah,
so it is okay for them to do certain things, but it is not fine for the opposition. And I watched the comments a while ago, and somebody had defined what is the job of the speaker in the comments. Yes, the speaker is supposed to be an umpire and guide the deliberations in Parliament, but the speaker must also be objective-minded and must also be and can use our conscience. The same speaker, yeah, brother, me here in the Parliament, I talk and I say, when it is in her discretion to give members the opportunity to elaborate if she so choose. He said, you know, he said, same standing orders she had talked about when she said that. No, in any debate or anything, there's always context given to any question that is going to be asked. And all the opposition people were doing was giving a little context and then ask the question. So when the man from St. Mary get up to talk, all the man did ever say, no, come and put a read to it. But they did not want the question to be asked. All the man did ever say, Carlos, was, with knowing say we have an issue where contractors are saying that they are not being paid. What are the allowances that are there to make sure that these payments are made so that they can do them cleaning? That's when if the hurricane comes, we don't have no issues.
We have Storm coming up. Storm supposed to hit Jamaica, brother.
But Carlos, me tell you, they don't care about Jamaicans. They don't busy about it.
The people can see that. Let's see that.
Care about us.
They can see. All the people must see it.
You understand?
But me show you another reason why they don't care about us either. When she talk about the Spanish part of the argument, I know this we must speak in Spanish so brothers and Cuba, sisters of Cuba can hear it. But when it comes to the people of Jamaica, there was no mention of speaking in English. So brothers and sisters in Jamaica, in the people's house, where all the people's house can hear.
You see that? No, but you see, you know, you play a tape this man with when she literally a reprimand Miss Brown in the Parliament.
Yes.
And you know what I want you to do? I want you to clip it, just like how you clip the other things that you normally do, and run it. Show the contrast. So when she shut down my lady, I show what she do yesterday. Because I run it. Because you see, that is how you show up them people, your brother. I make them understand so the average Jamaican have sense. And with the situation, the foolishness that I'm going with Carlos. Then you want to tell me, say, as for the country, they go run.
Miss Brown could have mentioned illicit 6, you know. And the name she called about, she not called about the direct the name, you know. But Miss Man refer to the new politician as Quashi, not a word. But Miss Brown said illicit 6. No, strike that down. That was striked. You're right. I'm gonna put them together.
Yeah, man. Put it together and put it out there. Because guess what? Many persons not even know what you show since morning. But when you put up the contrast, then people in their head, because you know you have to learn to tell stories, you know. When you put up it, people can say, oh, they know the hell she. And then so when a man says she biased, then you see the bias come out. And there are many other things that we can use to show how biased this woman is. You understand the whole idea of the man using that offensive name calling situation to the other member in the house, and she not address it at no point. When I time things say she never address it, you know, she make it pass. But and the next thing again, one more you flip again is how she lock off the man the mic.
Oh yes.
When I'm warming and I said to her, I said, don't lock off the mic, you know. Don't lock off the mic. Yeah. Please, put up the Carlos.
And I just said,
I
just said, no, your mic wasn't on. So what she said, no, I didn't lock it off. And that she said, no.
Yes.
And that she said, no, I didn't lock it off. Your mic wasn't on. So hold on. If she say, hold on. Remember, you know, remember when I do this research, you know, I will put hours me take and put them video together, you know. Hours. All them clips we put together. Hours me get up from before daylight. I mean, I put it together. Come here, watch the video, you know. Never watch the whole video, you know. I'll put it together. And when I watch it, I say enough things in it we can put together, you know, for sure. That's why I come out and say, oh, the PNP, if they figure a quote with this, go show the biasness and all this stuff. The people can, it's clear everywhere. Videos out there with the biasness and all type of one-sidedness. And the Parliament can't go like that. And the PNP they need to grab up this evidence and do them have to do. This is not business as usual in the better.
Brother, me agree. There's a caller who called earlier. I mean, I agree with the caller. All right. So the country is literally divided. So they have must about 7 seats more than the PNP in the Parliament. PNP have 28 seats. All right. The people in the constituencies that are run by PNP MPs, if this continue, they agree with the caller. They need to come together as parishes, as constituents, and protest it. So yeah, there was an American man who said, you have John Lewis, I think, who said you have good trouble. Make good trouble out of this. You can't have this woman as Speaker House who no balance in our utterances and how she run the Parliament. It don't make a sense. Nothing ever happen. Right?
But let me ask you a question though, teacher. If it was your wife or the Prime Minister and you as the Speaker of the House, teacher, would you try to protect your wife in every way, shape, and form and a business with nobody else, because protecting the wife is protecting you, protecting the household and the future? Talk to me, teacher.
You're right, Carlos.
That's why the woman should never dead there. Should never dead in the first place, because human. See that? So human being instinct, people. You're not gonna get that woman if you act no other way, people. She have to be removed. She have to be removed. There's no other way for that woman. May I ask anybody else? So, if I don't know the Speaker of the House, I don't know husband or the Prime Minister, tell me if you don't block everything where to make your husband look bad. Tell me, man.
Yeah, it happens for sure. And that's why it shouldn't did happen. You understand me? I say, me say it early, you know. Me say what the PNP should have, even though the PNP said they now must support. You know what me personally, this is my opinion. What me would have did do, you know, is when they ask if there's any other nomination in the house, I would have nominated somebody else in a PR party. Granted, me know so me never go win. Me never go win, but make Hansard record it. So we did nominate somebody else. That's as far as we go. Now you see when this happen, all right, then we don't need to select her anyway. But you see, when that this happen now, you have even a more powerful case. They said that is exactly why we did nominate John Brown, because we know that she did come with her foolishness. You only can now say we never support her, but you never show no real action, and you said that earlier. Miss Brown, action no matter her words.
Thank you.
So you should have to show action as a party. You should have to come together and say, look here. We know what them about select her, you know, but we nominate somebody else. So when they ask say, any other nomination, nominate Tufton Dorothy. Or nominate Warmington. We know they're not going to select Warmington. We know, but at least we would have shown that we're not in a physically, we would have shown so we're not in a no support with her. And somebody said, after she was nominated, everybody go for shake hand. Shake hand, I don't want
that pissed me off, you know. That's why I put Miss Brown words and action together, you know. And she say it no match. And that's what.
Me not shake the hand. Me go sign what me a sign. If I hear the Prime Minister, me hear them up and down and me see. Me not shake the hand. The quorum, them have the quorum. You see them exercise the quorum. Granted, you know, me mind no call us. At this man then do the last government cycle, you know. So not change, you know. So why me must believe say they need to go change this time around. Me never support her being up there, and now I'm going to shake her hand, boss. And I make no sense of because see that I see them pretty behavior. Same thing when I say, if fire the blaze and if you know, you have to say, leave the fire alone. That baby business.
I like that, bro. With my analogy? Is my analogy off, bro?
No. You have to fight. There are some battles, brother. You have to fight fire with fire. We know what it about me, Ben Silicar. So you should have fight for early out and should have show there's a banger about me in our house. From the first day, banger. So by your action, she know what they come. Let me tell you, you know, all of this was preconceived. They know that there were questions that were going to be asked of the minister. They are not ready. Them can't answer question them as it relates to payments and all of them when they make. But here the greater problem about, you know, Carlos, we are talking about lives. We are talking about lives. If the storm-based power, we see the man them a show for the weather thing. Reach a Jamaica, you know. Remember now, you know, for the last week, Jamaica and the rain, you know.
Jamaica, waiting the people. People in the family not telling you. Teacher, we just talk to the people them this morning. Yes, we're up on mountain top, yes. And it's not going to bother me. But the place saturated with water. My nephew tell me, say, all the little ponds around the place are whole water. The water, the earth saturated and water come here. It's going to be rough, you know, teacher?
Carlos, some places never flood before the flood in Jamaica right now, brother. Some places never flood. And then here the funny,
drain not clean. Drain haven't been clean in 10 years, bro. What you expect?
I want to say something to you, Carlos. You see why you can't plant peas and reap corn. Nah, you can't plant peas and reap corn. And it was just a matter of time before something happened in Jamaica. Me I pray, God know me I pray that this weather thing not affect me as much. But based on what them are show, it look like we will get damaged. Even if the thing not go directly over way, we will get whole heap of water because the thing is static, it not move. So it will go close to Jamaica and Park, and it will go do this for a while. So it will go cause damage, flood damage. It will cause over in Jamaica. But here what happened? They never clean the drain them. They never fix the road them.
Lord God.
Never fix.
Lord God.
The school them never fix. Cause a mash Jamaica infrastructure go mash up now, you know.
It's already mashed up. Don't hold on. Don't go like say we have infrastructure and mash up. Don't forget the courthouse them are leak. Hold on, let me explain for the people them. Courthouse are leak, people. Courthouse. The lawyers and the people working at court, them don't have a bathroom, people. Remember me do videos on them there, you know? Remember the people working at court, them have to come out of the office and go into the sick bay to work, people. Have me do them video there, you know? You talk about the municipal buildings right across Jamaica. Them not function, people. When we take out Linstead police station, courthouse, they must have courthouse in our church, people. I want to understand what's going on in Jamaica. And this, now let me tell you what's going to happen to the people now. Let me tell you something. This is the first look of weather I go on in Jamaica. And the support from overseas, it's not going to come like first time. Listen to me and say.
Carlos, I did not say it, but I...
Listen to me, people. At the first natural disaster going on Jamaica, and the help from overseas now gonna come from within the diaspora. When you see Western Union dry up, diaspora and people serious, people over here serious about sending their money to Jamaica. The government now gonna help you because I know people don't get money from the last hurricane that blow at Jamaica and the big sea and them get the money and never give nobody. You remember the last hurricane that blow? We overseas pack container. We pack container. We send money. We give to all type of charity. People never remember that. The last hurricane will blow. We pack container. We give money. This a time, yeah. After election, it's gonna be bad, people.
But Carlos, I'm going to show you. You see, life is so funny. I remember when they did say election might in a February, March in time, you know. And then it come down to them and say, boy, maybe in a June, July. And me, as a person, did I say, Andrew, no one call the election kind of under pressure. Andrew probably have prayed to one disaster come. Because if a disaster come, he can push back the election. God holding hand. Because the truth is, you know, the Bible speak about the whole idea of choosing leaders, you know. And when I say Israel did what God did about give them one leader and then borrow to who they want and God give them, you know, when they're under pressure. And when they're under pressure, God send the next leader, you know. You see, I believe that it's not just divine. It's just divine. It is just our deed to happen that way. In having way in thief the election. No. You have to go deal with the consequences.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me give you another analogy. I mean, like analogy, you know. Such man call like a man with thief a box. The box is not yours, you know. You stole the box. Hide and run go your yard with the box. And when you open up the box, appear bees.
No joke.
People, let me tell you,
Yeah.
you see the election where the man thief? This come like a man with thief one box. You don't know what in the box. You believe you know what in the box. And when you go in the yard, no, lock all the door, no, fast up, lock up all the curtain, close up all the curtain. When you open the box, it's a box of bees to backside. Remember, this is gonna hurt this man, you know. You stay there. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
Listen, Carlos, me just see, because guess what? For 10 years, and I look at this, you know, I mean, I say, you see, we as Jamaicans, we are so caught up in this glorification of this man. For the 10 years of this man in a power, Brogard syndrome take over the island, and the younger generation cling on to this Brogard syndrome. And the man ignore all of the important things that a government should have been doing for the country. And one or two times we hear the opposition in a parliament, they say we have to learn to ride and whistle. And we learn to ride and whistle mean that we could have paid on the debt, but at the same time, we have to take care of our capital expenditures. We could have fixed infrastructure, fix the hospitals, because we never have to pay down the debt as quickly as we did a pay it down. You know, you choose to put the people in our situation where you literally tie their hand and say, we let you go, man. We let you go down the road. Just hold on for the tie hand there. And you tie the people hand for 10 years while you know take care of their surroundings, right? People dead in the hospital because of wants and needs. Me lose my old man in this period because the man them not deal with the hospitals them. You understand me? I say road mash up in the country to the point where the Prime Minister have to put state of emergency on roads.
So when one of the teacher. So normally when they use the word emergency, is to go around the normal process or you get the money. Right?
I know.
So
I know.
what to all the money they what to all the money we go toward the road na the emergency? Teacher.
It's running an election, you use to give people free money.
Remember,
you want to give people free money.
Remember, you have the path, you have the reach, and you have the Spark program.
Remember, say you have the program when we can in a rate of when man give 50 and 20,000 to solidarity program. Remember that, you know, boss. Don't forget, you know, a whole heap of billions of dollars when the man them give away, you know, to win back the election, you know, Carlos. And then he caused the country's infrastructure in the state where, you know, the man them not spend over $20 billion the capital budget, you know, because they claim say the procurement process cause them to not spend the money. Who supposed to correct that? Who in charge? The procurement process that you issue. Who in charge? You have the majority in the parliament. If them did business both we as Jamaicans, you think so them wouldn't spend the money? They never give one iota. All the man them did do, brother, I take care of them interests. Now look, since the Prime Minister win, Carlos, look for all of the policies are the interests there to the Prime Minister put the team interest in. Amber Group, right? And them the man they now take presidency in the country, you know. And them the man they in the walk with no.
I talk about that. Yesterday, I think when I read about the investors, when I look at Indian and some different people, I say, how come? But hold on, how come we in the diaspora can be a part of that? How come? All the man come out and talk about if we invest in Jamaica. Don't the man come and say if we invest in Jamaica? He keeps someone function in Jamaica the other day from the diaspora, some type of thing, and talk about if we come invest. But hold on. But the real money for Nyam are Indian and some other people. That means that we can't do it. How come man show we as investors? How come?
All the man business with brother. And then how him about making money moving forward. You know, business with the running of the country anymore. The people them take come second in anything what them do right now. Yeah. But that was it said, you know. You are just 5 more years one. Remember I already tell you, know.
But hold on there. If anybody think that not now come for them, why would he take in back Wheatley and Haggin tie? Jamaica don't see the pattern. That's why we don't see what about to happen, people. It's like me, I tell us that you're bridging, may I bring in, you know, come get a piece of that pie. Come get a piece of this. Yeah, man, may I bring in, come get a piece of the food. Yeah, man, come here and peace
Carlos,
too. Uh-huh.
Look how the man them now think about Jamaican. Just look how the man them. The man they run an election from the team say the economy is good. Best it has ever been in decades after independence. That the Prime Minister say, you know.
Yeah, man.
Can run back the tape them and that the Prime Minister say. Now the man they win the election. After the man they win the election, the first thing the man meeting with the trade unionists them and tell them, so look, we can't have no more than 2%. No, brother. Are you just run one election and tell you how the economy good? Are you tell me say you never give the people them 32,000 in the next 5 years, over 5 years, they raise minimum wage to 32,000. So how you reach a point now where you know the come tell we say you can't give the people them more than 2%. There's no way they can get more than, because if you give them 2%, the economy will go mash up. So the whole plot was a lie. And you know the funny thing about it? You have you. I'm telling you already, Carlos. You have you. You have so many persons out there that was putting it in front of the Jamaican people and saying, look, the man them a tell lie. This is what is happening. And people choose, brother. People choose, as well as them use their money and sway people and do what they need to do. You see, we did go vote en masse. If we go vote en masse, then couldn't see the election card and this something I tried to go, you know. If more Jamaicans did believe so we didn't need change, look at how much money they spend in our country, Carlos. They could not have won the election. Think about it.
Me know. Me say it, yes, sir. Me say it on this platform. They what they did, my brother, it's a whole different, it's a whole lot of tactics they use. And they sit down and the plan was orchestrated and organized. The tactics that they use. Some people just believe say buy them Bible. And that's not alone, man. And that's not alone. Look on it, I mean, always go back to the police and the soldier them. If them can't treat the police and the soldier them so. Scatter them vote all over the place, and on the day when them supposed to go vote, we have a kaboom threat. Eh? So what happened to the rest of Jamaica? Them think I soldier and police alone vote scattered. Eh? Them man do something to election, brother. And if we don't know, like we said, if the investigation don't start in PNP after them private investigation, if they don't know the type of weaponry what such man use at them in the last election, them now gonna know when them change weapon in the next election. You hear me I say? You have to know what kind of weapon was used on you in the last election. The PNP must know that. They must know what kind of tricks and cons and game was used in the last election, what kind of tactics was deployed or employed. They need to know that. And if they don't know that, the next election, the PNP is going to be lost. That's why me a ball that the PNP must go back and investigate. Me not expect the government where them corrupt to investigate with you, but the PNP must do them independent, put money behind it and do a thorough investigation, because if they don't know what kind of weapon such man used on you in the last election, because according to Mark Golding, they were outfoxed, which means they were outsmarted. So if you do, that means you don't know what kind of weapon lick you. You don't know what Andrew wants to use lick you. You need to go find that out. Allow me to tell teacher.
No, you're right. And he mentioned that he was going to do it, so you need to follow through.
All right.
You can't just say it and not do it.
May I wait for it? Oh?
You can't just say it and not do it. And there are persons out there that will come forward and give information. People out there, you think that my man got a Supreme Court because he just want to go to Supreme Court. And people tell him, so look at, don't drop it, go on with you up there.
Yeah, man.
I want to understand me.
Yes, man.
And people tell him, so look at, not drop it. And I believe that the people in my constituency tell him that, and people have influence. So the man can pursue it, carry it to the highest extent. If you lose up this up, then you can't do nothing again. But make sure you bring it to the highest extent. Because when you go to the Constitutional Court, they might see differently, and something else might happen. You understand? Brother Carlos, let me tell you. If, as a people, we don't look at how what is happening is going to affect us as a people, take the politicians out of it, The decisions that the politicians are making should be in our interest. If our interest is not being taken care of, we as a people have to hold the politicians accountable. If me and you go to Parliament to talk on my behalf because my district they go flood out and me might be displaced, and you they go shut down the man who is sitting in Parliament to talk on my behalf, then the people need to get up. Because the man alone now can't. You understand?
You are right, teacher.
People
You're right.
need to get up.
You're right, my brother. You're right on that, you know.
You hear me tell you? You send the 28 there, you know, then can cause all ruckus as they want cause, you know. But you see, if there's people say they're not, them have to get up because me a Jamaican, when me send him did a favor represent me about, is not being heard. So me have to make my advice heard. And look here, when gas riot did come, you know. You remember how gas riot did come? Government decided to them how to put on the tax for gas. Brother, the country nearly burned down, you remember? Because it did go affect every Jamaican. When the man them did go talk about in a parliament yesterday, they go affect the Jamaicans just the same way. We need to wake up out of our slumber. The lady said it well.
Every tax gas right now, this type of Jamaica we got, they won't even say a word. where Jamaica is right now, if they tax it double, remember with the right we have, you know, if them do it harder, 2 times harder, Jamaica right now would have never cough. This Jamaica today.
But between me and you know, Carlos, you hear the government run the election for no new taxes last time around. Don't believe say that now come the next time around. You know? Can't remember that, you know.
But hold on there. The people being taxed. Where you believe them push it? The way you believe a motor vehicle pay some money. Even drink some water. Then create something. But then create some type of thing. Yes, but look here. When it comes to tax, me talk to police, you know, and this is what police say. When they go to work at morning time, the briefing, when they're supposed to brief before they go to work, the meeting, their pre-shift meeting, it's about tickets. It's never about crime fighting. Police are telling me that. It's about tickets. And police are telling me, say, one police officer would have brag and say, boy, a $2 million I make this month, you know. Those are the police officers who get what? Promotion. People then get promotion for right to the tickets. One police I say a brag and a boast how he make $2 million worth of ticket and write $2 million worth of ticket in a 1 month. And I saw the police ever do it, you know. It's not about fighting crime, people. They just go kill. They not fight no crime. The police now do no detective work. Go back and forth and do and put them case together and put man before judge. Just the other day you see a bunch of youth drop out because them say the youth them spray the people them and ray. But there's no proof that the youth when the police don't go back and take out spray nobody because the police never interrogate them. They never see no judge. They never ask them no question. But I know say the youth them drop out and all of a sudden he said and them involved in the shooting. And people say, yeah man, kill them. But how are you sure? There's nothing to prove that the youth them link up with nothing. We country now run good enough. We country now run good enough. And a long time I tell them. Yo.
I'll show you a vice, Carlos. I'll show you a vice, Carlos. We have our own greatest enemy. I'll show you a vice. We have a bridging team. That man there support the other side. And me and the man have a talk after the election. And I said to the man, say, boy, I'm fear for my little 21-year-old son who have to operate in the space in Jamaica right now. And he said to me, say, why am I afraid? So I said, I'm afraid of the police. Man, I said, me an idiot. How am I afraid of police? Police did it to protect him. I said, look at police did go at the 21-year-old youth yard up a cherry tree lane. And they protect him. What they do with it? Boy, come down with the hand 9 years, so what happened to him? I said, how me know say my son now got up on the road one day to drive and then tap him and something happen and me hear say in the dinner again. Why me? And I said the reason for that is that there are so many incidents that we can point to. And the man I said, boy, we must stop in eyes because we used to complain about crime. And now that the Prime Minister, they clean up the place. No, brother. I said to the man, say, brother, yeah, the man said to me, Carlos, and it's another line or two, you know. Look, couple innocent man dead in there. So I said, couple innocent man dead. He said, that one One life, brother. What take innocently is a lot. So when you have to take couple innocent man life, I go lose tonight. So how me know say my son who me bring up the right and proper way, and me know say my still that issues. Now I'm gonna be one of them innocent you there. He must say me a pre evil over me. So me I said, but what they go on, you have to make you think all kind of way. So Carlos, you have people who sympathize with what the government has done.
Me know,
and
man.
not until they reach the doorstep, my boss.
And I also said about those police killing that the opposition is saying one thing about them. So I will so look like that. It look like
silent being consent.
Yes.
So they look like them put up with the top.
Yes, because you know, the Mark Golden is Imam Bunting create proven. I mean, I said on my platform, PNP don't like come and speak their way and about the truth must be told to everybody so to understand. I mean, no more fool for no politician. Mark Golden and the founder, Imam Bunting, have proven, even though they resign from proven them position because them are going to politics, that don't mean say them give them shares. You understand me? So even you resign from proven, you're going to politics, even a bigger, powerful position. Rubbing shoulder with such man can give you certain type of contract too. That's why I said enough things are going on in Jamaica is because of the corruption and the bodyism and cronyism between politicians. That's why them can't get nothing done for the people. And that's why they know. So we the people need to stand up for ourselves. And that's why they know.
Yeah.
We the people.
Yes. We need to stop look for what the stop idolize the politician and think about what the politician I do, how it affect me. How it affect me and my family and the people around me. If it not affect me now, then we have to turn with energies to the whether we have PNP or jail, we have to turn with energies to the people we give the country for run. We cannot continue on this basis as we have always. Hey, me hear one man, me hear them talk about 4-term loading. You know what is loading? Katie loading.
Yeah, man. All the with Papa just legalize it up here, man. Then I hate you that, man. Legalize it up here, man. Legalize it up here, man. Go ahead and legalize it up here.
Yeah, man, I hate the loading because if we, the people, don't stand right and nip certain things in the bud, we, in a few years' time, can start think about how we are going to survive. What they going to come, we will. Because I know if they go come, you know, because so when a man hungry, Carlos, and when a man no shelter, and when a man back is against the wall, they will do just about anything. I'm telling you, some people you never think would do certain things.
How you mean?
They would.
Man, I make me rain a fall right now. All right, rain. Me know Jamaica, you know. Rainy season I come right now. Cause I see man I watching now. Man, I them picking in the yard and the woman, and then I no money and rain off neck out the door. You know, so somebody go feel it. The man go think about something, a food that they feel yard in the weather. Somebody shot gonna get teared down. Somebody gonna get robbed. Somebody gonna happen. Yeah, you know? Even honest man, you know. Even honest man will get up and go work every day and never TV yet, you know. It's even sit down there watching people them are hungry and then nobody will go to. People. Teacher, give me a final thought, then my brother make me go through.
Yeah, as me say, Carlos, me agree with the caller before. If me send you go to Parliament to talk to me and me, you can't get to talk, then we as the people have to come together and decide, say, all right, in mass, you have to listen. You understand? Otherwise, on that, boy, I mean, I see which part we are going to reach, you are going on, because it makes sense here in a country where things are happening and the people are not being told. And we are the employers for these people who go in at the parliament and behave like the House of Parliament belongs to them. And we don't think they understand that.
No, they don't.
So we need we need to make them understand.
No, we don't make them understand.
We send them there.
They will never understand if we keep calling them boss, or you're my lad, your father, your boss, your you know, top woman and top man.
Madam
Speaker. Yo, look at teacher. Let me tell you something before you left. Teacher, my head chipping. And there's no way. You see the brother there from St. Mary? Boy, him have patience. The way she deal with him, boy. Him have something where she don't want him dropping a parliament. Him have a bomb for drop over from St. Mary, and they prevented the brother from here. They prevent the people from here. No, and every time they cut off the brother and treat him bad, the brother always come up, Madam, brother, me not have that in me, no, teacher. Teacher, me not have that in me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm a politician. I mean, I have them type of patience. You're dealing with summertime, and every time because Madam Speaker, they gotta address it with respect. And it clear, show, you know, show none for me. Brother.
When me I tell us, sit down, sit down.
Sit down.
Yeah, sit down. Remember, sit down.
I said, Madam Speaker. Brother, yo, we can't do that. Bless up, youth. Bless up. Respect me, brother. No, people, me not have nothing on me. I treat the man like a dog, and the man come back up there. Madam Speaker, respectable, you know, respectful. Madam Speaker. me not have that in me. There's no more Madam Speaker coming out of me. Me I go right to my statement. Or my question. There's no more Madam Speaker coming out of Carlos. Gentle people, thank you guys for watching this video. You know, this is where we're going to exit this platform right now. Thanks to each and every one for tuning today. Share this, man, if you think somebody will hear this. Not true. Very informative. Thanks to the people in the comment section. Dr. J. Robert Brown. Mr. Brown, may I buzz you right after the show. Karine. Aaron Sevia. Bless up. Bless up. Karine. Aaron Sevia. I hope we get that. Aaron Sevia. I don't know if we get it right. So, Carlos, that's the reason Desmond McKenzie ran away overseas and Juliet Nunes blocked the opposition from getting the answers from Samuda. You see what I go on, though? And I don't believe Mackenzie was over on the MCs. I don't believe he was overseas. I never hear say Mackenzie. I never see one man take a picture of Mackenzie at airport yet. I never hear say travel go nowhere yet. Me never hear say Mackenzie travel. I not say I'm not traveling now. But me never see Mackenzie travel go nowhere yet. So why all of a sudden? This is the first time in the history of knowing that the man there. All of a sudden he overseas. That part they kind of rub me wrong, people. Listen me now. All of a sudden, Mr. Mackenzie overseas. I'm going to ask you again. Come in and know everything. That's why I always come to the community. Whenever you say Desmond Mackenzie go overseas yet? Comment section. Me say, if you never hear Desmond Mackenzie jump on plane, whenever see my airport, no way. Whenever see Desmond Mackenzie overseas yet, no way. One picture, even at the Caribbean island. Whenever see Desmond Mackenzie at airport yet. At the first, me hear Desmond Mackenzie gone overseas, you know. Unless he go overseas and I'll tell we don't know, I'm going to keep it so quiet. Me ask people, when in the history of knowing Desmond Mackenzie, if I say Desmond Mackenzie travel overseas? Remember, you know, I remember everything, you know. Him just get award at Heroes Day. Award and reward. Yo, Warren Hall said just get award and Heroes Day. Warren, speak the truth. You ever hear Desmond Mackenzie fly overseas yet? Remember a long time we know the old man there, you know. But me I say, me not just run off my mouth and speak of stuff when me not know of. So that's why I refer to the comment section. You guys will listen to me. You guys ever hear Desmond Mackenzie say go on a small island yet? Talk truth. So I don't believe Desmond Mackenzie is off the island. I believe him is stuffed somewhere hiding because this firebomb where come from the PNP will expose them. It will expose the Prime Minister also because him over NEPA, him over them, they think the people, the Office of Disaster Preparedness, and the Prime Minister over it. That's why, remember the other day we have a tsunami threat. There was a threat in Jamaica because there was a earthquake in the Caribbean Sea. All the other Caribbean islands were warned about it. They were alerted. Remember, the Office of Disaster Preparedness in a such man and a such man named office. Jamaica never get no warning until an hour or something after the threat was over. Remember, you know, all other Caribbean islands, they were preparing for the tsunami because there was an earthquake. So if there was a real tsunami coming to Jamaica, many of you would be wiped out. Remember where the Office of Disaster Preparedness there? Who should I tell you that? The office under the Prime Minister. Jamaica never get a warning about it. Go and Google it, people. Jamaica never get a warning or something after. You hear? So, well, family, I mean, ask you again. If you never hear say Desmond Mackenzie fly even go a small island, we never see my airport anywhere. So why all of a sudden gone? Family, why go on? Family. Family.
Man, I talk him, man want to talk about the contract. When they go on, you know, the contract, man, no want to man to talk.
The contract, man. Yeah, man.
I do right about time, man, say, contract. Him a back off, man. That's why the next one over the other side, we could start talk one day. Get up a talk about.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Yes, that's dangerous. Me hear me now. You think we are idiot? Are they? Hold on there. I do not shit them youth. God, sister. Me said it was planned. It was properly planned and organized and arranged. Where you see go on yesterday?
You know, she said, Farwell, get up and want to say something. And man, still become Farwell. After Farwell said him, send one message XYZ time to him.
Farwell might get shut off.
Yes. He don't know about no message. Then Farwell say, if he can talk to him, then he must say, yes. Farwell, him run down of that secret.
It's about the money. It's all about the money, people. It's about the money. That's why you hear Bug Life come out and say, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. You know, I hear about no money. And money, people. The money and the contract.
Yes, there was something about, you see, they come already and they will come out contact about say they have much money put in an insurance to when burial fast. They have if it fix the place. I see them sorry. You see no place, please. And money when they get if people they don't get them.
Oh.
Come back with you.
Oh, no change, sister. Nothing not change. A worse start getting. It all get worse. It's a time, I know.
They want to take with the idiot. We don't know idiot. That's why they run to win. And do all their tricks to win. And now they want the next side to talk. So when the next side, when voting time come up again, the next side to get a next vote, you know, for the people, them, you know. Then I go get the honor to them management, you know. Because they're not going to turn up to the people, them. So they need to turn up to the people, them. That next time they can win again. But them are back on the people, them now for the people, they're not trust.
Well, like I said, the PNP need to get rough upon them. The PNP can't play with them, you know. You can't play with some type of criminal, you know. Some criminal have to go hard upon them, you know.
You know, say him and his man are being caught in whole place. So that's why the woman are trying to defend certain things pertaining to the man.
But when the report them come out, when they report them to defend, she come up there. But when the report them drop in a parliament, she always missing, ain't it? When the report them of corruption, she always missing.
The report will come before election run. I'm not going to hear about that.
Then when they're supposed to have something supposed to be able sitting there for table, you know. Some report there for table, you know. Whenever today we are gonna hear it.
Yes, the one before election run. What's that?
I wonder if her name depended, that's why she a go answer. I wonder if it's about her. We don't know, you know.
The one where they read out what the different one that you know.
Wow.
Woman a walk feed man. And he come ball them over the other side. The woman a walk feed man, he a walk for Jamaica people.
Let me ask you a question, sister. If you was a speaker of the house, or your man or your husband or the prime minister, you wouldn't take off him. Talk truth.
Of course, you go and take off him, because you're not going to want to see your man think.
I know your man. Remember say you live with him, you know. And feel life, I feel life, I feel life, I feel life, you know. Tell me. Yeah. Them are the same people, they're husband and wife people, they're the same, they become one once they married. You understand me? I say so as it's naturally, sister, what we try to establish here is naturally she's doing what any woman would do. So that tell us that she should never be in that position. She should never be there. And the PNP them should have known that long time. She should have never been there.
Me not think that every woman would agree, but woman would agree. And more than one, two woman would agree. But as me say, them claim say they love, and he love him, and he not go and see man thing. You think him it's so much nasty thing over him, man, you know. You think he not try to defend him best? He don't want him to go to prison.
And that may I say? You did right there, sir. You did right there, sir. Remember your husband you live with, you know, you have kids with, you know. Your life is his life. You're living at the same house, sleeping at the same bed. Maybe. I don't know about that. Yeah, but may I say? See there, conflict of interest. It's not gonna be no better. It's not gonna be better. It'll get worse. And we see it. Sister, give me a final thought now. What's on your mind?
That's on my mind.
I'm gonna respect your calling now.
Woman not good at it depend no more than mess up the place for that. And that thing did it for. Mess up the place. Because when him did they protect certain nastiness, I mess up the place. It was a matter.
Yeah.
Look funny he was spread out what they up at all this. If every rain come here now, enough people are spread out said we very money there. I hit him and I talk about contract. And every time a man talk, he must cut off a man. As the man say contract. So they have some contract for the drain and the road them. But he must back off a man. He see up for themselves. Then if you go back up the people they went to forage from it. First thing Mark Golding first if he turn up for an election vote.
Where say Mark Golding should have stand up and then the people them join? Because the people them would have seen the strength.
Should have stand up from the one. And make the people then come behind him. Yeah, like how he come out when Andrew they put him for I call up the people them do it still.
I want to them out of shelter.
Remember when he come out the song of it for in a way song. My man there.
Yes, man. Dennis Chang. In a feed, yeah.
Right. So why you not come out here? Ask them the power you have. How many people they stand with you? And that way they will always win next time because people see them as stand for the people then. But when certain things you stand for the people, then you're Lego. You know, Lego, you stand up and call up the people then. And we put you in there. People left all the way from where they left from come put you in there. That means the people want you in there. People respect you. People want to see the best for the place. Come up and make the people then stand up with you. You can't lay back with them when them are bring up a place. I people them then to stand with. And that me have to say.
Enough love in us, sister. Thank you for calling in here. Respect.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What the sister said was solid. Sister the fool. What she said was solid. On point. Anyway, people, thank you, Because I know something there, so I'm going to turn it for 4 hours because people not stop calling and I know the show run. Thank you so much for watching this video, people. Yeah, manners and respect to each and every one on the platform. Yeah. But I'm going to leave you with something that is so... The PNP, them, you see? I come up a platform and I beat them hard, I beat them soft. Sometimes someone want to run off of my page and make nice, cuss me out. I have to block enough people. PNP, labor right alike. Me have to fight PNP, me have to fight labor right. You don't know that, man. Me have to fight PNP and labor right on social media, you know. Because when I burn the fire under the PNP, them I said, no, man, you not sleep and a yarn. You don't see one different set of people, them. Mark Golding, him, God sit down and talk about freaking Ville Royal, talk about what? We don't want to look here. If we are still attached by the umbilical cord to England right now, and I saw such man go on with him corrupt self, with him cruel self, whatever become a republic, what Mark Golding try to do? Give a criminal the chance to become a president? Eh? You think, let me ask anybody a question or so. Would you believe a criminal must get the chance to change any country constitution? Remember, may I ask again, you think a criminal should get the chance to change any constitution in them country. What kind of constitution? Remember, you're a criminal, you know, criminal mind. Everything a criminal do is going to be criminal. May I ask again, if you think a criminal should have the chance to even touch the constitution, he shouldn't be in the office in the first place. You're a criminal, you shouldn't be there. Look on it good. Remember, Richard Azan, such man say he now go sit down in the office with Richard Azan. What was Richard Azan's crime? Bill about 10 stars are for some people in the market. Yeah, PNP and Labour right alike benefited from that. He never get $1. And I don't know him send offshore go bank in some account. Not like that. But guess what? Such man said, him and Deadman, Mackenzie and bunch of them, it was a dark day in Jamaica. And Richard Azan's crime was so stink till such man refused to sit in parliament with him. Such man was so serious about not sitting in parliament with Richard Azan till Richard Azan had to resign, which Richard Azan handed over his resignation letter to Portia, and Portia accepted it. Because it was a dark day in Jamaica because of what Richard Azan did. What was his crime? Look on such man's crime. Look on the rap sheet from about 1980s, whatever from in the look at from in the 70s, it's a brother thief and come out time, I don't know. Look on the rap sheet for this man from 2 Taxi. Look on the affidavit that came out. It show you the length and scope. The rap sheet. You look at the whole criminality will lead up to recent times, but Mark Golding still find it in his heart. Because sit down in a parliament with him, Mark Golding find that stink. Remember, you know, such man find the 10 stars or Richard Azan bill for the people them. So stinky. Till Richard Azan in presence in parliament would have stink up the whole of parliament, and that such man would want any part of. But look at the type of corruption we Mark Golding a see in a yaibal. Still, my God, church, he might got every goddamn function and regularize a corrupt man. Remember, I cut this, I born Mark Golding enough time, you know. Make Andrew Holness had dragged you all over the country like a little bee. Remember, I said that before in the other videos, you know. I say Andrew Holness treat Mark Golding like a little lap dog, like a tail. God is a function here. God at the function. Sit down on the front seat with me. Make me look good, man. Make me look good. The opposition regularize me. Make me look normal like me and a thief. Yeah, man. Me know you're honest, man, because your integrity commissioner beat Mark Golding, you know. His statutory declaration come back every year. He signed the code of conduct. But the man with statutory declaration can't come back. He no sign the code and that the man, the Mark Golding, try to regularize and normalize. That's how they burn for Mark Golding sometime, you know. It's like the PNP, them, they know say the pot will burn you. The pot is hot on the stove. You like the PNP, they collect some local picnic. They know so the pot will burn you. Look on it good, people. Look on it good. Why would Mark Golding still going around with a man where he refused to sit in a parliament with Richard Azan? Richard Azan's career in politics was shut off. In go park. Richard Azan's career get affected, people. Why? What Richard Azan did? He built some stars for some people in the market. He never dot all the I's and cross all the T's, but I never thief in money. I never money where Richard Azan I get, you know, from the people them. And the money I put in their bank account. Nothing like just help the people, them people. But such man see a way to make up now because such man was such a good opposition. Remember me telling you, know? Such man was an excellent opposition, you know. Such man was an excellent opposition, you know. And a poor ass PM. All him supposed to do is if he's in an opposition, you know, can good at opposing. Mark Golding not oppose.
Every agent of the state, every employee of the state, every state agency, every state department, every ministry must treat our citizens with respect. That they have rights. And the right to life is the most important right. And no one is to be deprived of that right.
Mark Golding not oppose. All them do a walk. You hear Mark Golding speak something like that. Remember Mark Golding, Andrew Onis as an opposition leader, you know? Even though what he was saying right there, a total lie, because what we see man do right now with the youth, them take out the youth them more than anybody else. Yeah. So we say, what him say right there, so I never mean it, but it's politics. He going to oppose. He better get back Andrew Onis in the opposition. Enough youth to get dead at Jamaica, you know? You know so much youth are dead. Not on Andrew Onis, it's not going to happen. Because so much youth on the dead in Jamaica, and no government and have Andrew Onis there oppose. You know, hear me I say? Andrew Onis good at opposing, a king. No other. Tell me one other politician can oppose like him. No, tell me one other party. He might the worst prime minister now. Come, I can't find a prime minister who worse than him. But tell me what other. We have to speak the truth. Tell me what other prime minister can oppose like Andrew Onis. Tell me the name. Tell me the name, man. Tell me the name. And Mark Golding sit down there and never say a word about the youth that will get killed by gun. And I come on my platform and I burn fire upon them and I sit down and I bex with me. And now look and say Mark Golding, the war reach them and them cause it upon themselves too, you know, people. Them cause it upon themselves. What I say about the PNP them? They call it a little pickiny. They know say dog will bite if you continue to pull the dog ears. Look, baby, continue to poke your finger in the dog eye. The dog will bite you. The people are like a little infants. They don't know that the hot pot on the stove will burn them. The people are like little infants. They will run in the road and you have to run, go catch them back and say, look at that car that will hurt you. That's how we look at the people, them like little infants. Walking around with Andrew Onis, following go to every function. When the man refused to sit with Richard Hazan in the workplace. Remember, you know, and a church you go, you know, and some national function, you know. A parliament, a workplace, and we go trash out things in a workplace. Parliament, an office where we are working at. Such man was so serious about anti-corruption. They refused to sit with parliament, with Hazan in a parliament. And look at today. Mark Golding walk around with that the man, they are going every goddamn function. Make Andrew Onis like him clean. But Hazan way, not so dirty. Such man make him look like a dirty man. Such man make Hazan look like a dirty man. What man can do? I make Andrew Onis look like a clean man. Yeah, man, we go to church and we hold hand and we pray together. We have communion together. We go our next function, our next pastor invite you our next prayer breakfast. Eh? I'm see you go sit down, boy, you're going up a Vale Royal and talk about Republic. Mark Golding, know yourself, you know. Know yourself. How you gonna give Republic to a man who corrupt? Just the thought of go sit down and talk with a corrupt man. Number one, they shouldn't sit down in a parliament with him in a Mark Golding. So what you gonna do? Sit down and give a corrupt man again. The king? Aye, sir. When no action must match on the words, PNP. Yeah?
The following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
The People's National Party asserts that the office of Speaker of the House of Representatives must at all times embody impartiality, integrity, and fairness in the management of parliamentary proceedings. In recent years, serious concerns have arisen regarding the manner in which the business of the House has been conducted, including obfuscation and inordinate delays in the tabling of critical reports to Parliament from the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission under the leadership of successive speakers, despite advice from the Attorney General's chambers to the contrary. These matters have eroded trust and confidence in the critical role of the Speaker. In light of these failures, the PNP will not support the reappointment of either Mrs. Marissa Dalrymple-Philibert or Mrs. Juliet Holness to the position of Speaker of the House. And clear that...
Now, I play them more of that because action a match with the words. Why go on, my brother? Why go on? Speaker, good morning.
Yeah, man. Blessing.
Afternoon.
Family.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And what you have to, I fully agree with what you have to, you know. You see, the Republic argument, there is so much things where you have to fix and deal with first before it reaches this. The situation that we are in now, we cannot deal with a republic Yeah? So imagine you have one place and it want to sort out one way and you want to upgrade. You get what I mean? Just like Paul, if termite eat on the place, or you're bringing furniture, brand new furniture, right? You have to go sort out the place first, like a new house, them with the NHT, them a deal with it now.
Yeah, real talk.
Before the people them put in them furniture, them have to go do clean it up, do what to do, take out the board them and whatsoever. So we have so much problem in this country. How we reach Republic? Republic for what kind of economy? We put anything in place to re-educate the people them and re-train the people them for the new global economy, robotics, and that's the thing gone now. Automation of the workforce. So if you put in automated robotics in the workforce, where you no longer need people to do certain things, to clean a place, to do this, you understand in the office, to do certain computation where you don't need no accountant or what. So the workforce, what you go do with them? You have to retrain them, then you can incorporate or introduce the next thing that you're coming with. You can't just wake up one morning and hear a robot come to take where you work and you have to go home, go sit down and whatsoever. Me and cause Jamaica need a government. So the PNP to stop run back, as what you would say. Yeah. Meanwhile, Mark Golding are trying to pretty up and justify the thing them what Andrew Holness are going with. He must show them say, he might even Jamaican, you're not ready. You're a white man, you're this, you're that, you're that. You understand? So be an opposition leader. Yeah? Andrew Holness, when he was opposition leader, if we want, Jamaica want a proper opposition leader right now, you know, what we need to do, even bloggers and some people, is to draw the tape them, go back to the tape them when Andrew Holness was an opposition leader and play them thing in a parliament. Like every time parliament what me just play some of it and we know where we stand. I said, this is what we want in the country. So this is opposition. So you get some tape before Andrew Holness was government. Play them in a parliament and said, this is opposition. This is what we want. This is what Jamaica. Yeah, so whole heap of things left to work out. The drainage system, now go through the place where they will drive through and whatsoever. The road on the two sides is like a liquor slope, a slight slope. No drainage system not there. No drainage system. So the water has to run out of the house, them run off of the hill and the whole road go flood like a river until the water run off. First time now, like 10 years ago, our road used to set now, you have some regular thing about like them about 6 or 8 foot, some drain thing up on the side of the road. And then you have the big culvert them underneath the road now where the water. So when the rain falls, no matter how heavy, you're there in a traffic and the water run underneath the road because the two sides of the road have some long iron thing, some grill looking thing, but long like them 8 foot or something. Every frequent, you know, every like call it how much feet, you know, one day or so. Couple more yards, this year, next one, and so forth. So that now then channel the water. So we create road and just build road without no farm a proper drainage system. So that's why if rain fall even in the city for half an hour, the place flood out because the water have to run like a river. So water just run for all about and just come together. And you have to wait till water run off. Even half a tree, look at half a tree. As them say, the whole half a tree stink now, you know. So that means it have sewage problem in it. That walk and every minute you smell the sewage all about. Ask anybody. Yeah? So no drainage system not there in the country. So we create a next problem right. So we are going to take billions of dollars to fix that. And if we don't fix that, we'll have a next problem. So the water go over in the people them store in the business district. Yeah, so we have problem upon problem. Anytime we don't do things right, and anytime we corrupt, we create more problem because everybody want to eat a food and nobody don't want to cook the pot. You understand? So it just be a problem. But the next thing again with the disaster, like natural disaster, whether I want hurricane, storm, or rain, the people them will respond to it, them gone in a hiding. Them absent.
You notice what I'm going? But hold on. When the weather supposed to hit Jamaica? Not today, tonight, or into tomorrow? Something like that?
Yeah.
So, hold on. That means that nothing. So hold on there. So nothing was done in Parliament yesterday in preparation for this.
No, here we are run Jamaica off a fraud system, you know.
Correct.
So money we allocate in the institution them. If you really run one day and you run go check your vault them or they account them, no money not in there. So but if they on paper say that money spent just like the hospital. When the Chinese them here say 20 odd billion thing there and them know say for the past so much them not get no money. Them get mad. Because you can collect so much money and them not get none. And where the money gone? And remember, if you not it run the hospital or right buy the furniture, bill the money there, so labor money, the contractor money must be in the money and not just material alone. So how you collect money for my behalf and we can get it. So I see we in the whole of the institution, Jamaica, strap for cash right now, you know. The whole heap of place and account when them some money in there is no money. We'll watch how civil servant and pensioner go get paid this month. Yeah? We'll watch. We are watching these days and see what going to happen. Because Jamaica chop for cash and we see it. Yeah? And then we create one next system where the whole already me hear them a play a thing where them a say the dollar them a buy the dollar for how much, sell it for how much the bank and rare. But nobody now talk how much the Indian and the Chinese them a buy the dollar for. And most of the dollar them they go in the Chinese shop them and the Indian shop, and those shop are more than Cambios. More shop they are town and Arftree and Sablama town and all of the town, the capital them in Jamaica, Indian and Chinese shop more than any Cambio. So most of the foreign exchange I go through the channel. Yeah, so we a disaster we are set up enough for ourselves. Not even we, you know. We are talking to people, them we say them are leader. We're in charge, them create disaster. Yeah, and we can see where a multiple virus means that we eliminate the Jamaican citizens through food, water. Yeah, water. Remember when the water argument was there? Food argument was before the water argument. Hospital problem. Yeah, if you're not educate the people, then them are going to get this the truth and them go to do some things right. Yeah, and then the thing with the police now, or the police are function and operate, it bad, it's illegal internationally. It's illegal in Jamaica, but in no other country or jurisdiction, you can't operate like that as a police. You're in a big trouble. You understand? Anybody where the police move to are suspect, just like the suspect them were in a parliament. Yes, a suspect in a parliament, them will get where, and then you have instruction car. How the police are operating, them not just do it on their own. Police are operate, they are what they are instructed or allowed to do. That them are what they are instructed and allowed to do. So if a man in the Prime Minister said them have to wear a body camera, them have to wear it. Yeah, anything where the government said the police to do, or hit him off to do, or anything where give him space to do, allow him to do, he can do that. If you not allow him to do certain things, no police, no matter how you feel, say you can't do it. And our government have to allow you. And our government gives you instruction. So that go on. So until, yeah, and that's what we say, if the PNP in agreement with a silent consent. You understand? Once long as them don't say nothing represent the people who are dying and they set of people. Yeah, the 3 youth where police kill must yesterday, where them are clansman. Then guilty of what them say if them walk more shot by the police or the whole of them get headshot. You get what I say? So we don't know what is what. We question them thing there. How is headshot the whole of them get, you understand? And them thing that maybe a fair go, maybe a fair go, but we start questioning everything. When right now with art, we believe anything at all. You understand? Especially by the people that we are proved to tell multiple lies before. You understand? If you can't give those people the truth for contact, you have to go get some other people. If you feel for the truth, this truth where you have now very important. You can't get people who are proved to be liars to come convey that truth. You understand? So we in a deep trouble, and if the PNP start push, if this is the beginning, well, that's great. Yeah, because this is what we need for a long time. Yeah, where we see the reward, the whole heap of reward we're going for heroes there. Bad. And it is a test to show you them a test the people them for see what they will allow. what they will tolerate, because more is coming. It's just the beginning. Because certain things have been done before, and the government or the organization have built their confidence where them all just continue. The more and bigger and more. And that's what them say them get mandate to do what them a do. The people them love wagon. Jamaican people then I say love corruption. Them not have no problem with it. Or the people them will support the government. Cause most of the people never support the government. You understand? So you have the people them that does. So at the end of the day, we don't want to beat everybody still, you know, because a lot of us don't support none of the foolishness we are going. But who not take part, it's really bad for them because the decision make and the choice make on their behalf also whenever take part. And maybe if they take part, it will make a difference because the more people will vote against the government, then the harder for any of the world syndicate for thief or sabotage the election. The less people will vote, then it's easier. You understand? But as I always say, we see like the rain will fall and our liquor storm and breeze are going to blow and thing, and then the disaster preparedness office, the last time a controversy, the last time we hear the funds come to Jamaica, fertilizer come, and them think that if Morocco they give we fertilizer and then when them hear the one bag of argument, you feel say we are getting no more. People, the whole human nature, you know, or human being operate, you know. If you give somebody something to give somebody and them don't get it, you know, you enough more to give the people them. Maybe if you feel that them deserve it and you can see them in person, you put it in their hand. You understand? So we're in a problem, you know, and the people them suffer all the time. Both TNP and JLP who are Jamaican citizens, Chinese all right, Indian all right. See robot are going in front of people. Everything them put in front the Jamaican people. Israeli they are live good better than them are first class citizen. Indian are first class. In Chinese now the robot are come. So where would they behind when the robot coming out one more step behind in the line with a Jamaican citizen. So they want to choose Jamaica and we the behind everything.
So hold on. I want people to know that it came to my attention that the Ministry of Health regional office in Montego Bay, the regional of health, Ministry of Health regional office in Montego Bay has no phone service for 2 months now. Got disconnected because they not pay them bill. You talk about the Ministry of Health regional office, you know, people. 2 months, no phone. But look what money got in the election. Look on the priority. Give me a final thought there, my brother. Let me jump off.
Regional office or hospital?
Office. You get us.
Okay.
Office. Regional hospital, CRH, it might be the hospital. Based on
For the health?
Yes.
Yeah, because we had them up here, then call Cornwall Regional
Hospital, CRH.
Call it.
Yeah, CRH.
Yeah, Cornwall Regional Hospital. So the hospital, right, have that service there.
So
it
maybe
just show you.
So that means that the office with tough and just open then. You know that office when go open, when you go down there and say the office open.
Then that's not fraud, brother. We're not about allegedly. They think they are fraud. You understand? Them think they are fraud, brother. You understand? You can't, if you are present something, you present the whole thing. Or you for work my hospital where the hospital now go do it. How does that end up to be a hospital?
But how come a phone?
You understand?
How come phone turn off?
You
know them type of house. Phone, you know. Phone. Yo.
Brother, them they are photo apps, brother, and them think they have to deceive people. So deceive people are foreign, but most of them was for the AI video. With the pretty road and the hospital and what's the bill and what and Jamaica turn Dubai. Meanwhile, the people them can't go to school and then after this month now, you know, so them have to find bus fare on the bus. On the school bus system and whatsoever. And everything just upside down and chaos, brother. We want people who can represent the people them at Jamaica. Represent the workers them. Represent their interest in our housing, education, health and normal affairs. Yeah, in a health, like how people are analyze themselves and people are analyze people. Yeah, people where you say a mental depression and them don't understand how to deal with things psychologically. Now mentally we have a problem. How people even relate with each other and relate with themselves. Yeah, it gone in our hole. People don't know how to solve their own problem or situation. Yeah? People don't resolve them situation, brother. So them take it out in a one way where tragic. Yeah, where affect other. Yeah, you see the video where the man analyze the woman and her daughter. Her daughter when I have nothing to do with whatsoever, domestic and jealousy, affair and whatsoever. Jamaica gone, bro, and we have to live up just destroying the education system to support a political party, you know, make it, brother, and to make it people them destitute. We need to educate
talk
people
about
in the
education.
country.
Because there's a large proportion of the youth. Them just read something yesterday. I forgot the percentage, but it's a large percentage of the youth. They behind bars right now. Can't read, you know, people. People don't. People, most of the youth them people, most of the youth them where they are jail right now. Me just read yesterday an article. I tell me it's a large proportion of them, percentage of them can't read. I don't do it.
Call a favor you when a man all a trade man and a man said them teaching tool when for work with. You disarm him. So if you have a youth to come up and him not educated, you disarm him, right? That's why, you know. If you want to try it, you know, him don't know where to go, you know. He don't know what to do, you know. Him not trade, him not education, you know, how he get employment, how he feed. Him and him parents in an argument after he turn 18, a regular thing, and father said, don't come back over me, yeah. You understand? What he doing? You know, don't a friend he had and he end up in a gang and then thing that some most of the problem caused through social issues, brother. Issues, governmental defense, what is the word? Deficiency. Yeah? Government deficiency, brother, where government supposed to play one role and then not play the role, brother. Then just fulfill the spot and use years and time and bug out everything and pretend, and sometimes they don't even pretend neither. Yeah? And just don't do nothing and make time move. Youth turn 18, youth could do the whole duration of the school time and don't learn nothing. And then you end up in a society. Yeah? This without an education or a skill, how do you function? What kind of society that now we have and we created? That's why I say when the youth have become monsters, it's not an overnight thing. We year by year and time over time create monsters in the society. The things that we see happening now was created overnight. You understand? It take a time to manifest and mature. And then when you feel so you're innocent, you're going to reap the benefit. Yeah? You just come for work or you come for holiday and things. Yeah, man. Bless you, Carlos.
Brother, bless up, you know. Thanks for your voice this morning, man, and it's relevant. Bless up yourself, yes, sir. We have to run because we have some stuff to do. We know the people them want to hear more fire burn. But you know, when we have stuff to do, we just can't sit down as all day.
Yeah, man, we want the PNP them to just continue, push back, harder and faster. Yeah, the other party 10 steps ahead, you know. Them are work to go 20, 30, and 50. So say if you can go 9 steps, then only the 9 steps instead of 10 or 8 by the next week to finish. But then the 8 or 7. About to push back and go back, go sleep, and go back in a hibernation for the next 2 months.
If the PNP was listening to the blogger, them, they would never in this situation. I mean, I tell you that.
And PNP, though, when you get some blogger number, start link with some blogger and work from discussion off the phone. Or try, you know, not make them record, you know, do whatever, but I don't know, try one way of it, man. Get some people then where them are some relation people in the world, what they call it? Public relation. So them be a man when they call to some people and hold some reasoning from the ground. It look like a blogger them.
PNP now no respect. PNP now no respect for blogger.
Let me tell you blogger them.
PNP don't have no respect for the blogger and the blogger them put the PNP. You know, so enough blogger the PNP don't call people. Did you know that the PNP then never take up their phone and call one blogger people? Enough blogger. We not say one blogger, because they must have them blogger they call, but enough blogger were black for the PNP. Enough, we know about 3-4 blogger were black for the PNP, but we know they never take up a phone and call them people.
The PNP call. We can't figure out no other blogger.
PNP not take up phone and call
nobody with blogger.
PNP in and out with the people who put them up there, no. And if the PNP them
in and out
alone,
with blogger.
you know, say PNP in and out with the blogger people.
PNP in and out with blogger. So if me can get and say, yo, Andre, how then one of them would then call? Me can't find a next one.
Nah, man, PNP now call the platform and tell them, you know, thanks for your hard work, even though we never win, blah, 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 but we see the work you guys put in. Without us people, where would the PNP be people? PNP don't respect media. They don't. How much time we come from a platform and beat them to come out of them from under the wet banana trash? They don't respect media people like that. They don't call the blogger them people. Look at Andrew Unes. He have a blogger them all in the parliament. Eh? Look, look, man get a project manager job on the corner. Contract.
Yeah, man, them a billionaire, man, a billion.
Blogger get richer than Andrew Unes.
In charge of billion.
People never call the blogger them.
Yeah? Yeah, and then them blogger they know if him not have time for blog now, then he can tutor all 4 or 5 different people and send them out there and give them platform and create platform. Because that is what they're all about, you know.
That's
if you watch it, you know,
that's what I tell you.
It's information.
That's what I tell you. Say, the people like we and my platform, it's patriotism I do with people. It's not because somebody give me money. Because over the years, people believe, say, boy, people no blog for. They never call my platform yet.
They will not support Andrew only at one time. At Jamaica, we support, you know.
Yes.
So we support anything where to build this country. Yeah, as long as you're genuine, because we're not going to be deceived by anybody again, whether JLP or PNP. So we always look at any slack where you have, we are going to burn it out and say, yo, this is not right. Because there is no man who perfect apart from Jesus. Then so we don't want to see no man come tell with a and true with a support you, then you start carry all this spot in our kitchen. When I work with them style.
I don't lie.
Yeah? I have to do everything right. Anytime you move wrong, we have to tell you say that's the part that's wrong. We love everything else, but the part that's up. Fix this up. We every day to support you and bring you through. Yeah? We not depend on foolishness. You understand by no party, no side, or nobody, mother, father, pitney, brother, uncle, or nobody, or friend. You understand? For your principle start change, then, you know, everything change. You understand? One principle is the whole interest to save the people and the land. Because when we say Jamaica, people not come like them, not understand not what we are talking, because them people are something hypothetical. Yes, so when we say Jamaica, we mean the people and the land. So if we not have no land for ourselves at an idea, we don't have no Jamaica. So the PNP needs to strive to stop the selling off of Jamaican land, to preserve what left. Yeah? Stop it. We know we don't want it to buy it too. But stop making no interest, conflict, you know. Stop conflict with no interest. Yeah, we no can't do both. Yeah? So if we no there in a parliament, we no can't have certain interest. It a go conflict. Yeah? So we not go end up same like them or some go end up worse than them. Yeah? So we no have to make up on our mind. Make up on our mind, because we are depend on uno. Because there are certain things that we can do for ourselves and certain things where we are depend on uno to do. Yeah? So I just say a thing that. So call us big up yourself, you know, bro.
Every time, you better bless yourself. See?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Bless it. People. Bless up on yourself, you know, people. We have a wonderful day here, man. Make up pay attention to what going on in Jamaica, yeah, man. We need changes, you know, people. God know we need changes. I'm going to pray for changes in our country. Then we see October 1st where the borders are open, where we can go to the rest of Caribbean island. And the collects such man want to let go the country so the people we can travel to the rest of Caribbean island. You don't need no work permit to go to the rest of Caribbean island, people. You understand me? I say no work permit to go there. It's just like you leave from Moby and go to town go live. Just like that. Just like that. You can move even your family and kid and go to the small island to people. Since October 1st, it's coming to play, people, where we link up as a Caribbean and Jamaica is not there. And we have the leader of CARICOM in a Jamaica. Do you think this brother want to survive? I want to see a Jamaica under the police dirt things and all of the sufferation and all of that. While they might tell the world, say the world that unemployment is down, crime is down, and poverty is down. Yeah? Yo, it was like when the hurricane come the other day and say, oh, the hurricane never licked the country. It walk on the south coast, so we never get direct hit. And I know people don't have no roof on them house. Hey, my love of the people. Thank you guys for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos. It was a pleasure being here in every measure. Just want you guys to know that. Thank you, guys. I'm out.
Lift program. Excellent program in terms of concept. But when everybody comes to you and you send them back to the Member of Parliament, having given the Member of Parliament 8 dege form, and I'm not asking permission to use that word because this is Jamaica, right? 8 dege form.
No member. We are required to follow the standing orders. And if you're of that view, then we need to change the standing orders. So you have to still ask permission or say it, and don't make the comment you're not asking permission, because that is an indication that you're making an announcement that you're disobeying the standing orders, and you can so do.
No, Madam Speaker, as a polyglot, and until Jamaica recognizes the Jamaican language as a proper language, I don't know it to be any other than the word dege is part of our lexicon. Yeah. No, it's part of our local lexicon. Dege.
A moment, member. So opposition leader, even though you didn't ask your question on the mic, I can answer. I ask pardon of the House because I appreciate the standing order says that we must speak the English language. Whether or not we like it, it is the standing order.
Jamaica siga siendo un buen vecino y amigo a la gente y el gobierno cubano. Nuestra historia y amistad ha sido lleno del apoyo de Cuba en muchos aspectos. Especialmente.
Hold on a moment, member from St. Catherine Southwest. The standing orders were suspended in order to allow. No, not only, member. I'm not sure if you had stepped out of the chamber at the time, but leeway was granted by the Speaker to allow specifically for him to speak in Spanish. To speak in a language, yes, member.
Don't cut up my mic. Don't cut up, please.
Member, I did not turn your mic on at all. Could you start from the beginning?
I'm not aware of what he's saying. I don't speak Spanish. And the standing order that is written for this House, you must speak in English and English only. I have no idea what he's saying, and I'm entitled to understand what is being said in this House by any member. I don't speak Spanish, and this said I must hear it in English. Okay? Are you supposed to learn Spanish and come back? Are you supposed to learn Spanish and come back?
Thank you for your intervention, member. So, members, he is correct in respect of the language allowed by Standing Order 6. However, the member asked previously and member, so he would have to speak in both language, English, and the same would be said in Spanish. And member, the standing order said the proceedings and debates of the House shall be in English language. All right, every petition shall be in the English language. That is Standing Order 6. However, member, you may have stepped out of the House. Before the member started the debate, before he began reading the resolution, he asked previously, and it was put to the House to allow him to speak in another language, which was Spanish, in solidarity with our, yes, he did. And I did. And it was so moved, separate and apart from the suspension of the standing orders for the motion itself. So yes, member, it was done. Member, Minister Terrell, please recommence. Please, for the benefit of the member, please, for the benefit of the member from St. Catherine Southwest, since I do not speak Spanish either, when you indicate your statement in Spanish for the benefit and solidarity of our sisters, brother country here and present in Parliament today and listening to us from Cuba, they will be able to appreciate very clearly our solidarity and the suspension of the standing orders that was done in that respect for them on this occasion, and then repeat same in English for the benefit of Hansard and all members seated here who speak only English. So ruled by the Speaker.
I needed a little clarity myself, so just to be clear. So let's say, for example, a special report is tabled on the matter that the country is waiting to hear, the illicit six. That would come to the House and go straight to the...
On a point of order, I do not know of what you're speaking, member. It's a... I don't know, no. Please remove that comment. Please remove that comment. That comment is inappropriate, doesn't belong in the House, and is not included in any document submitted in this honorable House. Please remove your comment.
I've heard what you have said, Madam Speaker.
And Hansard, please strike the comment. The member from St. Catherine Southwest, what is your point of order?
The issue I've already ruled on that issue. Payments by NW has nothing to do with Minister of Environment, Climate Control and Water. And he makes no mention in the statement by Minister. Questions must be related to the statement made by the Minister. And you already ruled on that. Did he talk about payment? You nincompoop? Did he speak about payment?
The member from St. Catherine East. The member from St. Catherine East, please ask your question.
We have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. All when me dead, them can't kill me said. No, we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. All when me dead. Whoa. I'm from the beautiful land of Jamaica, land of sunshine and the best reggae maker. From me was a little boy from dollar a paper. Here corruption a poor people paper. Them creating killer, thief and raper. Youth graduate from college done hotel waiter. Politician them matter but them we get better later. Only man a prophet at the undertaker. The truth, but what we kill we dead. And when me dead them can't kill when me said. Now we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said now. Whoa, things out of hand in a all kind of man. A motor vehicle examiner and the biggest scammer. Them scam me nephew, me niece and me mama. Wonder when the government a go put down the hammer. Police respect your uniform, the oath on the honor. No in a rum bar and a drink till the stomach. Embarrassment to the force with on the vulgar grammar. Jump in a yoke, almost kill nana. Office speak the truth, no one fi kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now we have to speak the truth. No one fi kill me dead. No one when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now, well, this a topic when me want to get wild and why so much pretty fall they pan me island. A Jamaica me at a bone, no one no Thailand. Big man dead, they want to take a little picking in island. Pity for the stop, government figure out for them. Look on the size and left me look at that of them. Fling them in a jailhouse, make the judge slaughter them in a prison. When they feel the rat again, I'll be speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now me have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now Politician, for your time now, open your ears full. The citizen in charge of the seat that you hold when election done. You remember a soul, not even go fix two patrol. Can't meet with basic needs, then what is your role? The youth they want better road and light pan pole. Youth they want job and money in a bill full. Politician me say make no so cold. So we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill we dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said now. We have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me. Jamaican call us there, here. Okay. Enjoy the tune, man.